What's the difference between a flat earther and a knife?
I don't know.
A knife's got a point.
I asked 7 CEOs what their secret was to success, and they all said the same thing. How did you get in my house? Go on, Marlon.
Good evening, Internet.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Doghouse, the podcast that loves all races equally, even the bad ones.
Ring the fucking bell.
Let's go. Housekeeping.
Buy the merch if there's any left.
Oh yeah, if there's on Friday when you're listening to this, there may or may not be hoodies left. Let's do 2 versions of this, right? So we do 2 versions of it, and I will cut out the one in post, which is the case, right? Buy the hoodies! Buy them now!
Buy them while they're still there.
Buy them. They're, if there is any, there'll be a very few left, so please buy them. We spent all of our money, literally, we're just...
All the pennies.
Marlon was like, I'm amazed we've got the money to send the fuckers out. I couldn't afford the postage.
Praise the Lord.
We're going to have a whip round. I was going to ask John if he'd turn up with a tenner.
I'll chuck a couple of quid on the side, sweetheart, all right?
Can he come with a book of stamps, please, John?
It has been fucking mental.
It's been crazy busy. You're going to be crazy busy with your postaging.
He's got the room for it now, mine. Like I said, I had a tour of the inner sanctum of Marlon's fucking... warehouse is the best way to describe it, isn't it? It's like fucking Amazon Prime.
It's the fulfillment centre, essentially.
It is. You know what I mean? He's even got the little tabard and everything. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? Beautiful.
Got to wear a hard hat as well in there now.
That's it. And he does tours.
He does tours.
Yes. You got to watch out for the forklift, though.
It's the automated computerized stacking system that I like. You know what I mean? Very impressed with that. It's amazing what you can do with a bit of Meccano and technical leg, isn't it, sir? Fucking hell.
Don't go back to do anything, mate, honestly. You should see in the other room.
I was going to say, I was wondering what the little silicon cup thing was for, but now I know. Bless her. Best gets tired, doesn't she? You know what I mean? I'm going to bed early. Not a problem, love.
Yeah, so buy the fucking hoodies if there's any left. Yes, let's go. Buy hoodies. They're awesome. Spent loads of time designing them. I'm really happy with where they come out. Everyone's really happy with them so far.
Huge quality.
Yeah.
I'm loving the little pocket in a pocket.
So please bear with me while I send them out, because there's so many orders.
Yeah, it's going to be a few carloads, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I did one today, and when I went back to the car and got the other box out, she was like, "Oh, you're joking."
No, another one!
Have you got, like, I noticed them, like, we got them at the depots, you got, like, a little box with, like, a barcode. You're just going to get a man fucking for the post office to show up to scan it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Load up his fucking LGV and off he goes, like, you know what I mean?
It's so much more expensive to have him pick it up.
Really?
Yeah, it is, yeah. We did look into it. It was, yeah.
Fucking look at you two, mind, eh?
Yeah, we're proper little... We
entrepreneurs.
We are businessmen. We are a business.
Businessman with business plans to business things.
Business things. Yeah. Also,
but the t-shirts are still there. The t-shirts are in stock, and I can guarantee they will be in stock. So buy them.
T-shirts got the Patreon only anti-drinking club. We have the same design as we put on the hoodie. We didn't really have a name for it. We just went, what did I call it? The late 80s, early 90s hot mum vibe is what I said.
Soccer mum vibe.
Literally, that's what I said. Yeah, let's call it the soccer mum vibe t-shirt. Yeah, it looks badass. It's a really good design. We do that on a grey t-shirt. And we do the Marlon and Reg 2024 campaign t-shirt. It's
That's
beautiful.
Awesome. Awesome.
There's one campaign slogan, and it's war with France now.
We're going to take over.
To be fair, lads, it's a bit more of a manifesto than Labour and Conservatives have got anyway. So fair shout, yeah.
That's kind of what we're thinking.
We're going to take away all the guns and give you back better ones. Yeah, so they're on the website now. Check them out.
Please vote for us as well. Remember, vote for us.
Marlon's doing a big restock of stickers.
I'm voting twice.
I'm going to abolish ULEZ as well when we get in power.
Oh, mate, do it.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately, I know through the DPRC how to rig. No, not a rig. How to how to interpret like voting
results.
voting by 300%. So I'll sort it out for you, mate. You do you, and I'll do me. All right, Will?
Jabbing voters in the back with a Kalashnikov. Sorry,
the fucking
Comrade
dictator comes
Secretary.
along with the tank.
No, what you do is the trick is to fill them out for them. There you are, little box. Put it out in a box.
Yeah, that's literally
Put it
it.
out in a box now. Put it in a box now.
Yeah. And also join the Patreon. You can join from as little as £1.25 a month to financially support the fucking absolute madness.
Fuckery.
The absolute fuckery that goes on in here. What do we give you back by being a Patreon, Marlon?
You get entered automatically into a Pit Viper giveaway.
Yep.
2 pairs a month.
Yeah.
Give away 2 pairs a fucking month.
Yeah. Also, you get access to the Discord, which is just carnage. Obviously, I don't really want to describe what goes on there because I'll be arrested. Yeah, and also you get obviously first shout on all the merch. We released all the hoodies a day early for the Patreon, so they all had their fill before the rest of you fucking cretins got in there.
Cretinous motherfuckers, you.
Yeah,
you fucking plebs.
Yeah,
Don't be a fuckface peasant.
Yeah. Top tier patrons get 25% off the merch. So literally, like the hoodies, like fucking £5 or more, like £4.50, something like that, or £4. I know you made it a really wanky percentage this month. So
you said they get 25% off the merch.
I said they get 10%, wasn't it? I can't remember.
It's 10.69.
10.6. There you go. Wanky fucking 10.69 off the merch. So like,
lest we forget.
Yeah, exactly. So your first month's Patreon's nearly paid for there. So there you go. You saved yourself that. But yeah, join the Patreon. The links in the episode description, links in the bio, and it honestly means the world to us that you would financially support us fucking idiots. It does mean the most. Also, one final thing. A massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, the AUTOMOVER. Thank you. I was going to say, if you're going to do it, please move back from the mic, but you restrained yourself.
Yeah, that was quite good.
I appreciate that from
Sam.
Fuck's sake, every fucking time.
I'll from now onwards, because it's
you can do it.
Because no, I won't do it. I won't do it. If you don't want me to do it, if you want to stifle my creativity, Sam asked for this.
No, what is it? No artist is appreciated in his life while he's alive.
The way I'm going, it won't be long. All right,
eating the crayons, Jolo.
Massive shout out to the AUTOMOVER. Have you got a car? Have you got a bike? Have you got a caravan? Do you need it moving? Have you bought a car? Do you need it collecting? Have you sold a car? Do you need it shipping to the buyer? If any of the above apply, the AUTOMOVER is the man to get in touch with. He's insured, he's reliable, and he's professional. Live vehicle tracking, walk around videos upon collection. You are a dedicated load. You're not just on a box on a tick list that just gets rammed up onto some fucking lorry 3 inches away from the car in front. No, he's going to treat that car like he treats your own. And you're also taking a lot of the risk out of driving a new car home. There's probably, if you anything like us, Marlon, it's probably going to have a load of problems. And there's nothing worse than being stuck on the side of the M69 with your thumb out waiting for a fucking meal deal, you pair of useless twats. I'm sorry, Sam, I had to get that in there. I was already on the path there, and I couldn't turn it down. So if you're find yourself in any of the above situations, check out the AUTOMOVER. Use ITDH in the vehicle description for 10% off. A massive shout out to the AUTOMOVER sponsoring this episode. Really appreciate it, Sam. Love you. Right. I was going to say who we joined by tonight, but if it isn't blazingly obvious, you probably should get your head read. It's Jolo.
Shalom, motherfuckers. Your comrade chairman has come amongst you. How the fuck are we all?
The General Secretary.
The General Secretary has arrived.
Of the Dossers Party.
Oh, Dossers now, is it? You're on the fucking list, dickhead.
You're like fucking Barrier.
On the list. He's on the... I've got documents. I've got you and you and you and you. There's only cheese in this place.
It's like cheese. Building. Welcome back, Tyler. Thanks
very much. Nice to be here. It's been a minute.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back. Let's kick off. Marlon, how has your week been?
It's been good, mate. Really fucking busy.
Yeah.
Land Rovers are still shit.
Whoa, hold on. You come in with the whole it's been good.
Week's been good.
Yeah, mainly because I haven't been at work.
Oh, fair.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, you've been away, haven't you?
I'll get back in my box.
Yeah, we went up to Glossop.
Glossop?
Yeah, that is where the Bleaklow bomber is.
Oh, the
the plane crash.
Yeah, the super fortress that we spoke about last time. Yeah,
no, that was really fucking interesting. Took some good photos.
I actually did a bit of research on that after you said it, because like most men, I was like, I heard plane crash, and I was like, must Wikipedia,
must.
Yeah. And it's still there, and you can look at the wreckage. It's fucking cool.
Did you take anything bits away with you? No, you didn't.
No, it's naughty.
Yeah, I suppose.
What sort of state is it in? Is it like really?
It's fucked.
Is it fucked?
Yeah,
it's like
I took a jerry can up with me to see if I get it going. But it turns out there are no heads left.
Oh, it's not like a cat bee, Gilo.
She'll kick on right.
She's already broken apart.
Set a jump leads and on a chassis jig, and she'll straighten out like. No.
I made a career of doing shit like that. All right, yeah, it'll be fine. Hold on. The kid will cure it one way or the other, won't it?
Planes notoriously disassociate from themselves when
they land.
Yeah.
That whole gravity thing and it's not the falling, it's the sudden stopping, isn't it? That's what ruins them. What do you expect? They rivet them together. What the fuck? Weld it. Get it done right, isn't it? I know expansion and shit like that. Let's get right in a bit. Paul Reg kicks in, but you know what I mean? Just would have thought it'd be better with welding it, wouldn't it? Bit of TIG on the job, like, you know.
Most women are like fucking 737s, aren't they? They got a screw loose and they sucked a few blokes off. I'm gonna get Bowened in the back of the head for that one.
Is that the Apache I hear outside?
No, it's really good. We went up Snake Pass as well, which is the road it's on.
Yeah.
And it does say on the gate in like big fucking letters, do not attempt this unless you are prepared for your travel.
And what did you have?
Well, what happened was I left my walking boots at home. No. So I had either wanked out DCs or cowboy boots.
You did it in the cowboy boots.
I did it in the fucking cowboy boots, didn't I?
Legend.
How are your feet after?
They were okay.
How many miles was it you hiked?
It felt like days. I had to stop near the top and have some fish and chips.
All I had was a pocket full of chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
And I had the fish and chip crisps. That's all I had. Well prepared. I want to count a monster.
High protein. Count a fucking monster.
I write to you on day 3 of my hike. I look at the dog with hungry eyes.
The monster's gone.
I haven't seen Beth in days.
I don't know where she's gone.
You like turn around and still see the van.
No, it was like I want to say it was like 6 miles, but there's no real path.
Oh, it's
on a fucking peat bog.
Oh. Did you literally get halfway in and just go, ooh. Have I? Yeah.
So you get down, you open the gate and you go down this path, and probably a mile is somewhat gravelly paved type thing.
Yeah.
And it goes to shit. And I look at it going, fucking these boots. Thank God I've got these boots on, not my DCs, because the DC would have been left back there.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
What, the boots? Or
the fucking walk. I fucking hate walking. It's shit.
I agree with you. I fucking hate walking.
I actually quite enjoy it. I just don't do it very often now.
Really?
You know I do quite enjoy a good hike.
Said it many. To be fair, if like you, if I was walking to something interesting,
like the pub,
yeah, much like a pub. If I was walking to something interesting, i.e. a pub or a plane crash, I shall inform the wife of this from now on. If you wish for me to walk anywhere, dear, it must be either some sort of vehicular disaster or a pub.
I want a pub or a crash Cessna. Let's go.
Literally.
Yeah, it was really good. My ankles were wanked after. I had a couple of blisters. And then I went to Buxton.
Yeah.
Get on.
And drunk Buxton water out of the Buxton fountain.
Cool.
Nice, isn't it?
And then went to Bakewell and got a Bakewell tart from the Bakewell tart shop.
I've been to the same tart shop.
Has anyone ever burst your bubble on that?
It's a Bakewell pudding.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's better. The Bakewell tarts actually came from America.
Yeah. they did say something about it, but I was way too busy just chowing down at the time, you know what I mean? I was like Homer Simpson. I was double handling a fucker in there, like, you know what I mean. It was like there's like a big one,
and that was just the woman that worked behind the counter.
Swear.
On it, you've never seen a queue like it.
On it,
really?
Yeah, it's bad.
The traffic was fucked. The parking was fucked. All the people are cunts.
No, literally, I pulled up in the Network Rail van, bus of love, put the beacons on, and just aborted it.
And just put the park.
It's all right.
Park anywhere button. Park anywhere button in it.
That's it. I'm just, that was me. I've got like fucking chevrons on the back. I look like I'm doing the road.
To be fair, yeah, you get out in high vis, people just don't question you immediately.
That's it.
Some authority.
Yeah, look at
flashing lights.
He's got flashing lights. He's got government written on the fucking side of it. Don't fuck with him, innit?
Government, yeah.
Government.
He's busy or he's a paedophile.
I think I'm both. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm not busy.
That's like P. Diddy, isn't it? He's a busy paedophile.
Yeah.
What was it? He offered somebody £15 million for their ass, didn't he?
What? Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Have you watched that?
I saw a thing on it the other day.
I've had to turn down 50 million 4 separate times. 50 million. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you've got to tell him no. To protect my virgin hole. Cat Williams has just come back out the fucking gate.
He comes swinging out of there, didn't he?
Because P. Diddy be wanting to party.
Like Steve Harvey, he threw them all under the bus, didn't he?
He did the whole fucking lot. He's going to watch Hollywood burn, that guy. Yeah.
Fair shout out. I want a ringside seat to watch that shit happen. You know what I mean?
It's coming down slowly.
Who would have thought P. Diddy loved boy pussy?
I mean, the signs were there.
That's it.
I just imagine going from like gangster rap to just fucking kids. Like,
that's a hell of a jump.
Some may see it as a hell of a jump, but I think once you've got that kind of money, it's like, when they've got so much money, they've done everything.
Yeah.
They've fucked all the women they want to fuck. They've probably fucked all the blokes they want to fuck. And they're like, what's next on the list? Kiddies. Hey, Justin Bieber, come here.
You wouldn't believe like the transition has been achieved not by just P. Diddy, but obviously look at R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You know.
Arkel.
Bless Arkel. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's
love his art.
His mattress looked like a 65-year-old fucking woman
in the closet anymore, is he? The cunt.
Age ain't nothing but a number. All the signs were there.
Yeah.
They always are.
Same with fucking P. Diddy. Did you see the video of him? It was like years ago. It was like 10, 15 years ago, something like that. And he's like, so yeah, man, I got Justin Bieber. He out here with me for like a couple days, man. I got custody of him for this weekend, and he 15. We partying, man. We partying. And I'm like, we partying.
Get in the woods.
And now you're looking at it like, oh, you partying. Yeah, that booty hole.
Oh.
You got to tell him no. What'd you... Maybe Notorious killed himself because he just couldn't deal with it anymore.
Couldn't take it anymore.
It's too much.
Because P. Diddy wanted to party, and I couldn't tell him no. I fucking love Cat Williams. Sorry, we got way off topic there.
Yeah.
So, we did a good time, Marlon.
Yeah, good crack.
How was
I'd
the
highly
van?
recommend it. Van was good.
Yeah?
Bought a cargo rack on the way up.
Oh, we did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Got
So
your patio coming along.
yeah, no, I've taken it off. I stripped it down and sanded it all down, ready for paint.
You painting it?
I'm going to Raptor liner it.
Ooh, nice.
And then I dropped the van off yesterday at the powder coaters.
What? The van?
Yeah.
At the powder coaters?
Yeah.
Well, you have a powder coat on the van?
wheels.
Oh, well, you're big. Your rims real big. Car's real big.
20s, man.
Everything real big. What's that from? That's Midnight Club, isn't it? Dub edition, I reckon. I can't remember that. Yeah, it's off nostalgia. So, what colour are you going? Black.
Gloss black.
Gloss black. Always makes your tyres look dirty, though, doesn't it? You
I
can
was
have
gonna do
the
like
high
grey.
style fucking lit on that thing.
The what?
The high style, that it's like a turpentine. I think it's like kind of turpentine.
To be fair, I'm with you on that because it does make them look a bit shit. You look at your fucking Land Rover. You know
man.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm imagining that's.
You can't
great.
see the fucking number plate
I
on
know
that.
it's filthy as fuck. You know what I mean? Brand new fucking wagon like that treats it like a cunt.
Inside is spotless, I will have you know. But the reason
I don't know. You won't let me get inside it.
I keep going up and I won't let you get inside it. Just let you get in the back of it.
No, I just said I'm not going to go down this road again. The scars still hurt. You know what I mean? Even a big man like me, the words hurt.
I don't let anyone get in the back.
Sticks and stones, Reginald. Sticks and stones.
Should have just said no.
Next time I ask you for a lift in the CRV, be like, no, walk.
No, walk. You don't deserve to get in this bitch.
Get in the boot, cunt.
Find yourself stuck at Taunton train station again, you cunt.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So you go your black wheels then.
Black wheels. I think I'm going to Raptor the bumpers as well.
Oh, they're Povo bumpers, aren't they? Yeah, I'd agree with that. That look pretty good. Yeah, the same texture as you would. Yeah, because some knobheads sand them and paint them, and they always look shit because the paint never sticks.
But Raptor sticks to anything.
Yeah, that's true.
As I found out yesterday.
What did you Raptor yesterday, Marlon?
Half the garage. I was sticking around with the spray gun, and it wasn't set properly.
You showed the fucking garage.
Yeah, a little bit.
You can't.
Luckily, I put all our new seat stuff outside before I did anything.
Oh, he planned ahead. He planned ahead, mine.
I knew something was going to go wrong.
Yeah.
Me and fucking air guns are not good.
Not a thing.
No.
But
So I'm going to paint it next, like with a brush.
With a brush.
Yeah.
Fair shout.
good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
What about you, Jolo?
Well, it's been a bit of a fucking weird month, really, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went to...
Been a busy little beaver, haven't you?
Been a busy little beaver, and that's not at work.
Surprisingly.
I'm doing nothing. I'm literally doing nothing. It's to the point now where I like put my time... Well, I was a bit before that anyway, but put my time sheet, it's like, I have not worked that fucking 12-hour shift. You know, and you don't just fucking... Literally, I catch up on sleep at work now.
Allegedly.
Well, allegedly, of course, because...
the government
are listening.
They tune into the doghouse religiously.
But yeah,
There's a new Chinese spying device there.
Yeah, there is in the corner.
Beautiful.
It fucking work. Fucking TV. Anyway, sorry. Carry on.
We'll go on to that later. What happened? I went to the first Viking funeral in 600 years in Glastonbury.
What?
Yeah, mate, my Stu Brogan used to have a Viking shop down the bottom of the high street.
Yeah.
He fucking, bless him, died all of a sudden.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he had a hernia. It fucking exploded, poor cunt.
Oh,
Down
God.
he went.
Did he know he had it?
Yeah, he knew he had it. I reckon he just fucking... stifled a fart or something, and then it just went fucking wrong on him, like, you know what I mean? Pop. Down he went, like. He's only 45.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so we had this, like, mass Viking funeral in fucking Glastonbury. The fucking locals were shitting themselves.
You didn't, like...
I thought they'd be used to that kind of thing.
No. There's like a load of blokes that look like me, and there's about fucking 300 of us.
I don't mean to sound insensitive. You didn't do, like, a fucking put him on a boat, push him out
We
on
wanted to, but
And
we
set it
weren't
on
allowed.
fire.
Do you know, you're not allowed to do that.
I was going to say, I was like, I
we
think it'd be great. I think
disposing
everyone
of
should be entitled to do
body
whatever they want
I
once they're
was,
dead.
I was ready to sit there, drag him up to the middle of the fucking abbey, build the pyre, fucking burn him. Crack on. But yes, we went to that. So the first Viking funeral in 600 years in Glastonbury.
What?
Yeah, set the wind up a few fucking skirts.
I bet it fucking did.
Because we all fucking just looked nasty as fuck. Marched, literally just walked up the high street. You know what I mean? Stopped traffic.
I can see you in the fucking
EDL.
pub like Thor. Crash, smash, delicious, another skull,
And off we went. But yeah, so we did that. What else has happened? Went down fucking Muleys. Got ripped off that table. He fucking rapes. He rapes hard, doesn't he? Rapes fucking hard, does Mule.
My little virgin ass.
Mule be wanting to party, and you got to tell him no.
I tried, but he wouldn't. He's insistent. He gave me the sad eyes. When they give you the sad eyes is when it fucks it up. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, go on, Mule. Just quickly then, come on. Don't tell Vic. But yeah, no, nothing really overly exciting. Yeah, Easter was fairly fucking uneventful. I don't really do much now. Don't really do much. I have now fucking started setting me fucking leather run back up again.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm back to making the leather shit. So I'm actually going to start fucking doing it properly online and shit.
Can I put a request in?
What's that, my love?
Can you make me a
Dildo.
Can you make me a gunsling?
I could do.
Yeah, I'll pay for the leather and all your fucking work, obviously.
You would like the price. Leather is more expensive than fucking myrrh.
Really?
Mad at the
I
moment.
could probably sort you out with some.
Yeah. No. I got his old fucking leather settee. See, the old man's on the back bar there.
I got it, old
It's an actual cow. You know I do that now.
Get the shave and straighten off. You'd be right with her.
I actually know people in the tannery, so but I get
I'll do your price.
do me a price. If it's
do your price.
obviously if it's fucking horrendous and it's more than the gun, maybe not. But that wouldn't take a lot with my collection. So I only get £300 for it, Moss. Bring it up in £400 for a fucking sling, Joe. You can.
The problem is, it's not going to be far off that.
Is it seriously?
Really? The problem is, it depends as well. Like, it's your with leathers, obviously with tanning, you've got veg tan, but then if you want it like say it's like a brown or whatever colour you want,
Yeah.
you ain't got to fucking dye it. God knows how many times so it gets into the
into
the grain. You can get chrome tan, which is pre-tanned, basically, pre-dyed, and it looks very nice. Most of your settees are made of stuff like that.
right.
But it ain't cheap. You can get like
Shag, just go on Temu.
I just see leather as like it's nearly. I just see it as a byproduct of the meat industry.
It's
But they're just like,
astronomical at the moment.
That's scary. I was just thinking about some sort of like that kind of outback leather, that almost orangey looking leather.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, with like a few little fucking holes and like some ornate shit on it. Like fucking look quite cool, but obviously I'm not gonna be able to afford it.
Can you use any kind of cow?
So maybe I'll just stick with my baler twine.
What is the pet? Actually, no, the sling should be right. What am I on about? Fuck, I'm thinking about slip. Sorry, mate.
Oh,
I was fucking. Oh, Jesus.
I was thinking, I was like, how much is leather these days?
Yeah, it ain't that much. I'll sort it out for you, son. All right, I'll let you know.
Give me a price. Yeah.
I'll give you a price. But yeah. So we're doing that at the moment. What else? Started doing a bit of cosplay work again.
Cosplay? What? Building your stuff?
Yeah, for
no, he's dressing up as Rolf Harris and going down the local school.
You know what I mean? I'm now Ken. I just draw the lines in on my stomach, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I've been started making a helmet for a Warhammer. Some bloke up in fucking Nottingham wants fucking Warhammer 40,000 fucking helmet.
Cool.
Space Marines.
Yeah, Space Marines. It's actually Ultramarines.
Ooh.
Ultramarines, blue, very blue.
Ultramarines.
You know how hard it is to find a fucking filament that's the same colour as that? Because he's proper anal.
Oh, he's one of those.
Oh, yeah,
you've been down this road.
I know.
You've been down this road before.
I know, but I'm.
It's not quite.
It's not what I want it to be.
It's not the same measurements as my massive head. Because I'm a raging paedophile.
He just wanders around in front of the schools with it. It's fine. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean he's a paedophile. You know what I mean?
It's more of a spectator sport.
Yeah. To be fair, the problem is he's naked just with the helmet. That's it. Look at the kids, helicopter.
Masturbating.
But yeah, no, it's funny enough, still got a job, weirdly.
Good. I suppose.
I'm guessing.
The doll is tempting.
The doll is tempting. Fortunately, we do have a plan B, but I won't say on air yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a plan B if it all goes kafooey. But yeah, at the moment, it looks like I've got a fucking job for at least another year.
Cool. Oh, right, for another year.
Another year, because Network Rail, and the unique way Network Rail's run.
They're like, oh no.
Oh no. What they've turned around and gone is gone, oh yeah, well, the pay deal's coming up. We've got because part of the pay agreement last year was that they're going to have a incremented pay rise over the next 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's got to be negotiated. So God bless the unions. They kind of snuck one in there last year saying no redundancies till fucking January 25.
Oh.
Now they snuck it in there for no redundancies to January 26.
Oh, and they signed off on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like us reading contracts.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to be here for another 10 fucking years. You know what I mean?
Hey, union, this is like really good in all employment, but I was really looking forward to that redundancy pay.
Really want the payout because I can pay the car off the bills and I can fucking go home and stay at home. It'd be lovely. But yeah, no, so literally we have nothing to do at work. Machines will be parked up now. That's it. That's the end of the work.
Oh, fuck.
So
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
So much wanking.
It's got the point where the wanking's just not doing it anymore. It doesn't take that. Don't relieve the boredom. I'm just like smashing myself in the face with stuff, like, you know what I mean?
It's getting ever more wild.
Yeah. I'm just sitting there, smash me, just so I can feel, again, Reg. I'm so numb inside.
When did the ticket officer look like this? Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so yeah, uneventful, really. I wish, you know what I mean? Like I said, went and saw Mr. Bradford. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Crystal, for
over to the north.
Over in Ireland.
In Ireland, yeah, because we were there a week before you. So
yeah,
no, it was lovely. As ever out there, fucking Mrs. got the guided tour of Newcastle and centre of Belfast. Problem is, she suffered a little bit from fucking car sickness.
Oh,
of course, by the time Chris was getting about quick, mind, he was cutting around like, you know.
Gotta get on.
Old man's just a little bit. Got it.
Yeah, the 12 drop mentality on, like.
she was like, we need to find some food. Now. Chris took us to this fucking calf, and they just sort of looked at us weirdly as we walked through, like, you know, in the middle of Lisbon, like, you know. But yeah, that was it. You know, went to the ball, went to the old breaker fucking ball.
Good.
Yeah, it was right. It was really good. Bit subdued compared to last year. Different venue, but no, it was very nice. It was very, it was just very nice. I enjoyed it.
Same venue?
No, different venue. Yeah, different venue. Very nice place. It was like 1930s Art Deco. It was lovely. It was.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I was looking at the chandelier thing. I want to fucking nick that and get it in my hand. Like,
when it or no?
It should be all right. I'll get it.
When in Rome.
I'll get that cunt on a plane if it fucking kills me. Here, love, take your knickers off. You got to carry some crystal.
Ryanair would charge you more for the fucking excess baggage than the bastard chandelier was worth. Well, Jesus, that's going to be about €700
at least for a bit of fucking crystal. But yeah, so nothing really. Report me, old love. How's your week been though?
Mine's been all right, mate. Yeah, it's just a bank holiday weekend. Didn't really mean too much to me, but I did have a bit of time off. The flooring is done. The flooring is
completed.
Done.
Oh.
Yes, the flooring is done. I've learned two things, right? Flooring takes fucking ages, even if you've got two guys on it. Like, to get, like, I just assume...
Are they on the hourly rate or are they on piecework?
Oh, no, I had them on day rate, but, like, they're sound. They're sound guys. They did me windows. They've done, and they've built...
Yeah, look how that worked out.
I can't knock them. They built houses for us on the farm and that, and done a lot of work for us in the past, but, like, our problem is I've got no concept of these things. Like, when I look at a floor, I'm like, well, it's just like Lego.
What, a day's work, isn't it?
Well, it's just like Lego. It just clicks together,
Fucking
and
job
you
done.
just like, it's like, what, an hour to do a room?
Yeah, easy.
And like, it's 5 days, 2 blokes to do the whole. I mean, I don't have a big house. I'm not bragging. I do not have a big house, and it's like, I didn't see it as that much work. But when you look at it, they got to cut round. They have to pull all the skirting boards off because, of course, the skirting boards are fucking nailed into the blockwork.
Well, they ran out of grit fill, didn't they?
No. Why would
Sticks like shit, work on it.
Honestly, I cannot understand. I mean, I know nails are less expensive than tubes of grip fill, but surely, just like for ease of like snagging, just grip fill the fucking no. Or just like get the old first fix gun and just blow the cut. Even the little ones, they like go round door like fucking door insets and that like that big. Yeah, that's it's like 4 inches. Bang, bang. I'm like, what?
That'll be funny, right? You got to put yourself in the, think of the builder, right? You have got a grip fill gun. Well, you got a mastic gun, right? Yeah. Or a fucking gun that goes bang.
You've just, which you've probably just bought. Yeah.
That's it. You just gone and sold your soul to Hilty or some kind like that.
Yeah.
And that's it. Bang, bang, bang. I know. I'll be grip filling. I'll be fucking nailing the fucking windows in. You know
I
what
can
mean?
see it. It's 2001. Venga Boys is on the fucking site radio.
It's a Friday afternoon. They want to get it done.
The sun's out. The hard hat's turned backwards. You know what I mean? He's got the short shorts on.
I can see it. Yeah. So yeah, that's done. I learned that it takes fucking ages. And the other thing I've learned is, oh my god, it costs so much money. Oh my god, it's not pinned right. This is no joke. Obviously, I did it to myself. I bought far too expensive flooring for my house. Like, it was crazy, but it's not a million miles away from what the windows and doors cost.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, well worth it. It looks incredible. I'm over the moon with not only the finish, but the product itself. It's fucking brilliant. But I'm looking at I've decided, but no, they haven't actually. No. They did a sick on it. But
it just wiped straight up.
But what I'm going to do, right, when the day comes to sell the house, I'm going to grab the man of the house, assuming there will be a man in whatever.
Look at you,
in whatever dystopian.
You and your fucking sexist dystopian.
Always assuming.
In whatever dystopian future we live in, where two fucking.
I bet you don't even ask him his fucking pronouns, do you?
No, I probably wouldn't. I will corner him at some point. It's like, look, mate, I don't give a fuck what you do in this house, right? If you want to put carpet down, put it down on top of the fucking floors, okay? Because underneath there cost me a fucking arm and a leg, okay? So please, because somebody at some point might go rip these carpets up, and what a wonderful surprise they shall have underneath.
How long do you think the house is going to stand?
What? What do you mean with me living in it?
No, just in general. Because they're falling apart now.
Mate, my house is fucking solid. Don't be so daft. I got a bit worried when I put 7 ton of water on the fucking patio. I was like,
is it really? I don't know.
It's fine, you puff. I don't know where that came from.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Keep that on your head.
Sorry, a bit of my dad coming out there. Yeah. So the flooring's done. I'm over the moon with it. It looks fucking bang. The thing is, I did go to town on it as well. It wasn't just like, we'll just do the living room and the hallway. Oh no, everything. I did the cupboard under the fucking stairs as well. I was like, wait, I had packs left over. I over-ordered massively. I have two entire packs of insulation left. I'm like, great.
Are we doing the bar then or what?
Do you know what? It would only take about another 3 packs and we'd have enough to do the bar. We could do the job that I think we could do with it. Just like fucking, just smack it down. The floor's not level. Who cares?
I can get my hands on a nail gun if you want.
We'll just pin it to the fucking floor. Fix it into the floor. Just get a Hilti gun and just fuck it with a load of fucking 27 caliber blanks in there. Fucking drive it home, bitch. Yeah, so that's done and I'm happy. And also, recent developments within the last hour have proved that it's not gone so well, but I put the new TV up.
Hey!
Which you said I was never going to do. And
14 months later.
And I did, yeah. But there was a few snags. Now, 2 of the snags mainly being my own doing when I ripped the last TV off the wall and I broke 2 of the cables, which wouldn't be a problem for most people. But fucking spastics like myself decided, I know, I'll be really clever and make a really nice job of this shit bar. And I'll run the cables all like along the fucking ceiling and stuff. So and they're behind stud walls now with a load of insulation in them. So they're fucked. So I was like, well, big brain time. I was like, time to use big brain. I got some string and I tied it to one end of the cable. The HDMI cable, which is only a short throw. It's only from behind the TV to the little box up there, the little cubby hole.
Beautiful.
It's like, what, a meter and a half? And I was like, that's fine. So I wrapped the string around it, and I just started pulling. And it came out. And I was like, sound awesome. So just tie the new HDMI cable to the thing, and to the string, and I'll just keep on pulling. Yeah, well, upon reflection...
I love his stories. There's always a fuck up at the end.
The better idea, if I was thinking about it, would have been probably to get the 2 plugs, overlap them slightly, and tape them together.
Yeah.
So then it would have been
That's usually what I do.
A nice smooth transition. Whereas when I tied the string to the HDMI plug and pulled it, essentially what I made was a backwards pointing barb. Which caught on fucking everything. Listeners, you might not be able to see this, but I will paint the boys here a bit of a picture and do my best for you as well. I am up there in the corner, is where the string is coming out from, and I have hold of the string wrapped around both fists one after the other like that, and I am pulling. And I've doubled the string up. I forgot to say, I've doubled the string up for more strength. Because I knew there was going to be a lot of pulling. And I was like, this is builder's like string line string. That's fairly fucking strong anyway.
They're going to give up.
I had both feet off the floor against the headrests of those P38 seats. And I am pulling like I'm playing tug of war against the...
It's a HDMI cable.
Well, at this point, I don't care about. I have
coming through.
I have to win at this point. I'm all focused on winning. I don't mind if the head falls off of the child that I'm saving from the ocean,
but I will save it.
But I will save it. And the string snaps, and I land on my back like an upturned turtle on the floor, and the string has snapped. So what's happened? The string has snapped. And I'm fucked. And then I have to pull the HDMI cable back through, and there's now no way of getting anything through there. So I was like, fuck, I accepted my defeat, had a little cry, and moved on with my day. Turned the television on to realise that there is no need for an HDMI cable. We don't live in 2008 anymore.
Oh, no.
Times have moved on. It has fucking AirPlay and Aircast, so we can just cast whatever we fucking want from a laptop, phone, or any other media device to the fucking television.
Could you, well, we're on now, could you cast something to the telly?
I tell you what.
Cast something to the telly.
We put a little Instagram story up today that probably 4 of you have actually seen. I was singing its praises as the boys came in today. I was like, look at this wonderful new television that I have finally mounted.
Beautiful. It's huge.
I even put up an Instagram story of me dancing around saying, oh, Marlon thinks I'm a cunt. I fitted the new television. What a bellend. Yeah, and we turned it on and it done a little fart, and then went...
A little fart?
It worked for about 2 minutes.
It did all right.
It went a bit, it went a bit Michael J. Foxy for a minute or two. And then we've been battling with it for the last hour and a half, really, to try and see if we can get anything out of it.
We're still on the software upgrade, aren't we?
Well, Marlon did a hard reset, and that seemed to work for about 5 minutes. Then it demanded to install a software update, and I think this is the 3rd time we've attempted it. We're watching it now with bated breath.
20%.
And it's on. I think it got to about 56 last time, and then took a massive poo. And just
22%.
You know the old, when you like punch a screen or something and it goes green lines all the way through it? It was green lines, red lines, and then
it was all the colours.
It was a very psychedelic
and nobody's even hit it yet.
No.
We had a little tappy tap earlier, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, but that was gentle.
Yeah, that was
with the ice scooper.
Yeah, that's it. Just you've got to sort of warm up to it, haven't you? You know what I mean?
It's just acclimatise it.
That's it.
In my professional opinion, or as I would also rather say, I reckon the cunt's fucked. But we'll see. We'll keep you updated, listeners. On 31% now, which it got about 56.
Oh, 33. Here we go.
And then had a little
upgrade fail.
It just came up saying upgrade failed and black screened us. Oh, but it's trying again. Right, we'll just leave it to that and carry on with the day.
Oh, no, it's not trying.
That's pretty much been my week. I've not written nothing too much to report. farm wise, been pretty chill. Yeah, just keep.
I've got a bit of FAC news.
Oh yeah, I love a bit of firearms chat.
A little bit of firearms chat. You know,
I thought that was fat ass cunt.
Bit fucking familiar, isn't it? You can't.
Familiar, man.
You know what I mean? What's fucking wrong with you? Hey, I haven't mentioned your teeth once, you cunt. You know what I mean?
I knew it was coming.
So I can resist it. Yeah, you know, I turned around the other day. I was like, right, that is it. After many years, I'm getting rid of my FAC.
Yeah.
All after 20 plus years, I'm getting rid of my FAC. Anyway, so I finally actually got my thumb up my ass and told David of Somerset that I want to give it up.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And they all breathed a fucking sigh of relief. Oh my God.
Fuck.
We were inches from taking it away from him.
Literally, Steve Beatty was like ripping them out of my hand. Like, I'll buy them. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to give them.
They were preparing for another Waco.
So anyway.
I'm writing the 7 Seals.
I'll come out when I'm ready.
Yeah, so anyway, emails Avon of Somerset Constabulary. Yes, I flamboyantly want to get rid of my FAC. I've sold my rifles. Gets a phone call, don't I? Phone call from a very nice man called Derek, who I've never spoke to before. I'm guessing he's a new man. And he taught me back in to get an FAC.
You sure you want to do this?
You sure?
It's the kind of attitude I like to see.
Yeah.
That's good. They're a firearms licensing authority. They should be wanting to get people into the sport.
He knows his shit.
Man, this is fucking brilliant.
He
use
knows
for sport.
his fucking shit as well.
Good.
He's a shooting man. Anyway, so we were talking about it, and he was like, "So what was your thinking behind it?" I said, "Well, fucking, I haven't shot the 308 since fucking lockdown." I said, just having me to get out. You know what I mean? Lost a lot of land over lockdown. That was the end of it. I said the 2.2's just been, I've put a few through it, but anyway. And he was like, fair enough. You still got land? I went, yeah, I still got land. Oh well. What about target shooting? You ever thought about target shooting? And I was like, well, I thought about it because at lockdown, I wanted to go into something called the King of 2 Mile.
No,
but it was like the English version of that. They were going to do something at Bisley. And I've been thinking about it, and I quite fancied it. And they're not hunter class, but it was basically for, stalking rifles and shit. Not like your fucking Accuracy International AXs that are like $7,000 for the chassis. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was something like that. Anyway, obviously lockdown happened, and I never heard anything more about it. But yeah, unfortunately, what I've done is I've got on fucking various shooting shop fucking websites, mainly fucking riflemen.
Yeah.
And of course, I was flicking down all the manufacturers. Oh, Accuracy International. Let's have a look. I fancy myself as a fucking army sniper, don't I?
You haven't bought the green machine, have you?
Fucking, I damn near fucking thought about it. I'd tell you what, if I had $7,500 fucking kicking around with nothing to fucking invest it in, I would have invested it in that.
The green meanie.
Fucking thing, mine.
Yeah.
Like, it's been many a year since my little thing's done its little thing because of fucking, shooting.
Yeah.
And my Lord, I looked at that. And mate, I was like a 14-year-old boy all over again. It was just leaking out of me, you know what I mean? It was oh my Lord. And yeah, so basically, yeah, Derek taught me back in the fucking shooting. So I'm not going with the FAC now.
Good news, man.
And I've just sold a fucking really, really mint fucking 308 to go and buy another 308.
Well, you can buy a better one. That's the excuse.
Fair, my ex-bolt. As Steve Beat You, I sold me Ivy Thorn said, my 308 was one of the best barrels he's fucking seen in fucking how many years?
Yeah.
He
put scope.
Yeah, he bought scope. Yeah. And he said it's like, you can see obviously where it's been shot. But
yeah.
He said, like, it's fucking.
I'm shot a throat out of it. Like
No. It hasn't crowned or anything like that. The fucking, the rifle is fucking nice and fucking crisp in there. And he put another £100 on the fucking price just for that.
Oh, good.
So I got a good price. To be fair, I got a good price for it. And I was, at the time, convinced that I was going to get rid of my FAC. Yeah. I was going to keep a shotgun, but, and yeah, so now I've got to go and join a fucking gun club. Ooh. So, I looked at riflemen. Do you know how much they want?
I do.
Yes.
I looked into it.
Yes, and they want you down there twice a month, without fail.
What, for your probation?
Yeah, for your probation. And that's some strong money they want down there to go shooting.
They do have an incredible range. I can understand.
I've never been down a range, so I don't know.
I've not been. I've seen the pictures and spoke to people that have shot there. Apparently, it's like it's a hell of a place. They've got like an underground range similar to
100 yards, isn't it?
Like an American style range, if you know what I mean, like standing positions and shit. Yeah.
He was even talking me into going to fucking buy a pistol.
Oh, what a long barrel.
Yeah, he was on about fucking Browning 9mm and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
he was sort of like, we can always do pistol shooting. I'm like, pistol shooting?
I'm going to say something now, and this might sound like madness. I can see, at the moment, obviously, we're getting a Labour government next. I mean, unless Labour do something really daft, like, hey, guess what? Paedophilia is okay.
It's theirs to lose, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go out on a limb, and I think firearms is changing in the country, which for the better, which is good because obviously mods are coming off ticket now. From what I understand, and everything is pointing that way.
Because what I noticed when I because obviously you can do it all online now. last time I did any variation, it was all
you had to send
paperwork.
Send your post-it notes in.
Oh, I had to send a fucking check-in or a postal order. You know what I mean? It was like that for a variation. But like you do it online now. Before you would have to put the serial number of your mod in. And all you do now is put a rifle and then just tick a little box.
Tick moderator,
with moderator.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? Easy. It's a good job.
It's fun. I tell you what, I don't like to fucking throw too much fucking praise
towards
Avon and Somerset because they've been fucking phenomenally shite as well. But on this experience and what I've seen on the new website, fuck me, they're doing it right.
I'll be honest, I've only had good experiences with them in the firearms department.
I remember them from like way back in the day, like Chris Barker.
Yeah.
He was always really good. He was absolutely phenomenal. He was like my firearms officer. But I'd had dealings with other people and it had been not a brilliant experience. You know what I mean? It was sort of a lot of it was very, how do you put it? They didn't really know or care.
Yeah.
So it was always, you were sort of fighting to get anything done.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember one year I sent a pack of family favourite biscuits in with me renewal. And it's the only way, seriously.
Get to the top of the pile.
It's the only way to get to the top of the pile. Literally, pack of biscuits and fucking that. Sent it straight in. Came back fucking 4 weeks later. Get on. But, but now, this whole new thing. Fucking, and also, like I said, it was nice that the firearms officer, he was doing it right. Like everything, like, he was very knowledgeable and it was fucking just brilliant. I was really impressed with that. I'm all over that. So, I've still got an FAC.
What a turn up for the books.
Look at me, I'm fucking Jolo's fucking going to be blowing shit up in a confined space now. You know what I mean?
The Barnes Varmint Grenade.
The Broomhound of Mauser. But so now I'm fucking,
That's happy days, man.
I've just got to work out how I can mortgage something or sell a kidney to buy a rifle now.
Yeah. I know. So you need a placeholder at the moment as like just keep ticket.
No.
You got some, have you?
Was that? Oh no, I've got to go. I'm gonna. There's a 50 quid one I saw kicking around, but I was actually gonna have a look at Holtz.
I've got. We'll speak later. I know someone with a 2.2 that's for sale. It's for a good deal. But anyway,
good deal.
A good deal.
Good deal. It's not that fucking hair trigger thing your man's got. Oh no,
no.
I looked at it. It fired.
That is a gun.
Gentle breeze over the trigger.
Right then, Marlon, shall we? I'm just trying to pull this pint before we kick off because I know I'm going to need it. Are you ready? Everyone's ready.
We're ready.
We've not done this for a hot minute. You've obviously read the fucking title and the description. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to take the red pill and see how far the fucking rabbit hole goes. We're going conspiracy theories. Get your fucking tinfoil hat on. Channel your inner Alex Jones and turn to the fucking frog's gay. Try to block out your mind talking about Justin Bieber.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water. They turn the
Let's fucking go down the hole.
Oh, right. Love it.
Let's go. Conspiracy theory episode. I have written a fucking essay for this. Been wanting to do these more often because they take so long to research. I have written a thesis.
I would like to put it out to the people because there was a lot of mockery about my post-it note last time. Right?
Oh, yeah, bringing a post-it note.
I now have my iPad Pro.
He's got his little desk set. He's like Jamie on Joe Rogan.
I am. I've got it all set up here now. I've got me fucking...
He's got his dick out. I think he's looking at porn.
I suggest porn on Discord. That is. I saw a very small woman take a very large penis on there.
Yeah.
That was interesting. But yeah, no,
I thought it was Seabiscuit.
Yeah, no, I have even done typing with big words.
Big words.
Admittedly, there's a lot of fucking spelling mistakes on it.
Right,
thank you, Apple.
Do you want to kick us off, Jolly? You got a few, haven't you?
Yeah, go on. We'll start with HARP Weather Control Program.
Oh, yes.
The HARP Weather Control Program.
I know a little about this, right. As I do most conspiracy.
I know a little, and then I make the rest of it up. So HARP Weather Control basically is a high-frequency active... look, I knew I was going to fucking throw me off. Airedale research program. Basically studies the ionosphere. Obviously, the magnetic field around the planet.
Yeah.
Using powerful antennas to study weather patterns and early signs of large weather events. Officially, scientists agree that the use of ultra-high frequency waves theoretically have none or little effect on the weather. Okay? Now, but the program's been criticised, and concerned bodies include the EU, and have blamed it for such things as Katrina, Sandy, Wilma, and Rita. Basically, because when they've been obviously firing up high frequency waves,
they've been fucking around with shit.
Fucking around with shit.
Magnetic field.
That's it.
The EU has
publicly come. I even looked it up. The EU.
Yeah, we all know that's full of shit.
Well, yeah, I know, but there's still a fucking large body of people.
Usually, they're not ones to go against, like, you know, our greatest ally. You know, our special relationship.
Special relationship. Yeah. So basically, they've even gone, hold on, fuckers, you're fucking around.
What's going on?
Yeah, and basically, conspiracy theorists have said that the facility is also used with shortwave radio signals to control minds of the American citizens. So basically, what they reckon is all a big cover. It's all a big cover.
Well, it has got immense levels of funding.
Like, yeah, but you should see the site. It's fucking colossal.
It's like,
where is it? In the US?
Have you seen how we monitor the weather in this country? It's like we've got like a tower. It's
raining.
And a man that licks his finger on the top of the tower, like, northeasterly show. Hang on.
But yeah, it's all like
14 knots.
Ish. It's all like I think it's all Nevada based. And
surprise.
But yeah, it's like an entire desert with all these fucking antennas on, and it's like they like reckon you go anywhere near it, you can feel it go, you know what I mean, all that, and it's proper fucking.
I watched a short. Like a documentary, it was like the conspiracy files, and they're like, the HARP weather system, is it just monitoring the weather or is it controlling it? They did some interviews with the people that work there, and there was like a couple of women there, and they're like, now there are these tinfoil hat tabs that seem to think we control the weather. No, we don't. We just... I'm like, of course not, Margaret. You're on the fucking surface level up there, titting around a computer, looking at what way the fucking wind blows. You don't know about the boys underneath, like, time to turn everyone into a femboy.
But they reckon it was utilised during the election.
What?
To control the voters.
Hillary and Trump election. They reckon that... Obviously, that's a conspiracy theorist thought, but yeah, no, they reckon it was used to fuck about and find out.
I think the problem we find in cases like this is because we've got such a distrust in governments and establishments. If the government turn around and go, we definitely don't do this, and we just go, well, of course you fucking do,
of course you'd say that, wouldn't you, you lying fucking serpent?
Fucking bastards. But yeah, snake-headed fuckers that they are.
Yeah.
Snake-headed lizard people. But yeah, no, that's what they reckon. They reckon that it is actually a means of population control.
I think you're definitely on something with the weather thing. I mean, having seen the size of the place, and I've looked into or read something about the amount of funding that it gets. Then again, over there, like anything. But
it's all on the black budget, isn't it? And the black budget is literally endless amounts of money.
Yeah, CIA is like, you give us money, and we don't tell you what we do with it. No. And when you start asking questions, a plane will hit the Pentagon.
Allegedly. But yeah, no, they reckon it's actually a cover for mind control.
Hey, HARP is weird. I don't understand who needs all that. Who needs all that shit just to look at the weather? And like, we're tracking where magnetic poles go. I'm like, you're tracking my mind.
I think it's no.
You don't?
No, I don't think I do. It's a bit like the chemtrails thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I think it's long been said that the government and like the deep state. They're putting out like conspiracy theories that are bullshit. So it's confused us. So you look at somebody and go, well, that's madness, and that devalues all the other theories that are out there. So
like the chemtrails things is a similar setup, but just using chemicals in the air, but achieving the same results.
What of like neuter us and all turn us into
mind control, weather control.
Yeah. I think chemtrails has long been exposed as bollocks, much like flat Earth, which is another one that I think has like been implanted, possibly started by the governments and deep states to be like, hey, let's just. What about if we just said like flat Earth?
Do you know what? I actually reckon the flat Earth.
Oh God!
Theory came from right.
I thought you were going to say. I reckon it's actually right. I reckon
it's real. I know someone that actually fell off at once.
My mate Dave, right? He went on in Australia way, and he fucking went over the top, man. Gone. Never seen again.
MH370, that's why I never came back. They got too far, they had to shoot down.
But I reckon it's just two fucking blokes on acid. You know what I mean? Went, do you know what? Oh, it should be funny as fuck. Let's start this here fucking rumour.
Honestly.
Because I've done it at work. I've sat there and gone, fuck it, let's start a rumour. And I've just started rumours about people. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
I was a woman. So one bloke's like, I fucking knew it.
I fucking use it. How many fucking steroids you take? When too many bullets, then you youngin', you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's I reckon that's how flat Earth come around. Just somebody went, you know what, let's see how fucking far this shit rolls. Let's go.
What else you got on your list, Gilo?
On my list.
You've intrigued me now. You're coming out with some fucking bangers.
Right, sinking of the Titanic.
I like this one.
It's a bit of a twofer. It's a 2-for-1, my loves.
It's a 2-for-1.
The 2-for-1. Right, so conspiracy theorists have stated the sinking of the Titanic is nothing but a massive insurance scam.
Yeah.
It was actually swapped for a sister ship, the Olympic.
Yeah.
Which at the time was in need of major overhaul, and White Star, the owners, couldn't afford the repairs.
I heard they were in sort of financial...
Oh, they were in the hole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other theories say there was a collision with a German U-boat, but it was covered up to save embarrassment.
Oh, what, in the... when did it sink? 1912. 1912. That would have been just before
the start of World War One.
The Germans had U-boats in World War One.
I think U-boats were a thing. I don't think they were that. I don't think they were advanced enough to go out that way.
A man peddling somewhat, and a big long pipe.
They didn't even have a propeller. They had a screw. They had an auger coming up behind it.
the Englishmen never found us Nine! Fires a torpedo!
Oh dear, yeah. So
wasn't it supposedly on fire as well? For
I heard about that.
I heard it was on fire.
As a coal fire, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In the coal pit that they couldn't, and then
they couldn't put it out because it was just burning, wasn't it?
It was just like because I was reading something about it. It's like coal can just enough coal stored in a mass can combust.
I think it's the same as like grain. You store grain, you've got to cool grain down. If you don't, or it'll catch fire.
That's why you got to put like you put vent pipes in it. The one time I had a go at Arable, me and the old man, we did I can't remember, like 70 odd ton of grain. And I was like, guys, it's fucking shit in it. This is wank.
This ain't for us.
Fuck it. Let's just stick to beef, man.
But yeah, no. The other theories reckon that it was actually orchestrated by powerful figures such as J.P. Morgan and the Rothschilds.
Yes.
To get rid of everyone who was opposed to the creation of the Federal Reserve.
That's Oh God! Now you're triggering things in my mind now. Morgan
was due to sail on the ship, but cancelled his trip suddenly with a mysterious illness.
And wasn't the daughter? No. Oh, I'm getting me theories mixed up now.
They all blend in.
Who was the very
I'm sure
well-to-do
they were trying
chap
to turn the frog
died?
skate.
Wasn't he? He was like the founder of one of the large department stores. Am I right? He was on the ship and went down with it.
There's a lot of them went down, wasn't there? There was a fair few of them.
Wasn't it like? Oh God! Oh God! I can't. I'm not even going to get.
I don't know. If I'm honest, I don't know.
And then apparently the bloke which had the keys to the binocular cabinet didn't make the voyage as well, so they couldn't get the binoculars out.
Yeah, that'd be the one. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. But but for me, the biggest travesty of all of it was why the fuck did that bitch move over on the fucking wardrobe?
I know, it pisses me off
fucking get
every
on there.
time.
That fucking, I can't watch it now. I cannot watch.
Let you go, Jack.
I won't let you go. First thing she does, let go of the cunt. Fuck
Fucking
off.
lying bitch.
All right, it's DiCaprio, and let's be fair, he had the floppy fucking hair, but you know what I mean? It was a time. I tried so hard to grow that hair like that, I couldn't do it. But yeah, so that's what they reckon about the fucking Titanic. What do you reckon, Marlon?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they did.
You reckon?
Because I'm pretty sure they swapped the ships.
Yeah, in my research, because I now like to, ever since this is, you said about me coming on, I've now decided to dedicate my life to conspiracy theory research, and I'm a little bit bored at the moment. Ain't got much going on, have us? But yeah, a fair few people were saying that the ships had actually got, because there was statements from dock workers in Belfast saying that there was fucking shit going on at night. You know, obviously when everybody fucking fucked off, then all of a sudden there was a crew coming at night.
Shagnut's there with a painting brush.
Yeah, you sat there like, you know what I mean?
Cross that out. If I Titanic in them.
in them drive, you be right.
I was right, yeah. Isidore Strauss, who was the famous co-owner of Macy's department store with his brother. There you go. And Benjamin Guggenheim.
Oh,
That was, he was actually in the film. Remember the guy with the top hat and the big moustache?
Yeah.
Here it said, famously, not only for having his mistress, Leanne Albert, a French singer, on board with him, but also going to the first-class smoking room with his valet and awaiting death like a gentleman.
That's how you go. That's how you go, mine.
Bury me a G!
Do you know what? I might go there off the fucking Labrador coast and just pour a 40 out for him.
That's it.
Bless up, man.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a plastic submarine kicking around out there if you fancy giving it a go as well. Like, you know what I mean? you remember the old molasses fucking drums, the blue drums?
Yeah.
I think just get one of those, put the pedal on the back, have a go.
Literally, what happened to him was like me pumping out blue out of my little blue 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm pumping it out, but it's not letting air back in fast enough, and it just goes... and I'm like, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, just...
He looked like bolognese.
They keep finding little bits of that floating around, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah. But it's been amazing laugh. The US Navy knew about it at the beginning of the week, but didn't say anything.
Imagine, like, you're literally like us now with the headphones on, just listening. You hear this crunch. You're like,
but they reckon they wouldn't have even heard the crunch.
No, because they wouldn't have even felt pain because it happened so fast.
Yeah.
Your brain can't register pain.
Yeah, that's it. So literally, it was there, and then you would
Bolognese.
Just like
Passata, just like that.
It's a shit idea. Well, it was a shit idea, wasn't it? Stop.
What we'll do is we'll get this titanium ring. How are we going to fix it to the carbon fibre hull? Oh, I don't know, just glue it.
I got some grit fill left over from some houses I didn't use.
Oh, but you got, like, it's funny, right? You're a multi-millionaire, right? And it's costing you fucking strong cash to climb on board this little 55-gallon fucking bad boy, right? And then your man goes, oh yeah, it's fiberglass. Now fiberglass is...
It's carbon fibre.
Carbon fibre.
It's
which
brittle.
is rigid. There is no giving it at all.
Cast.
As soon as it goes...
Just build it like cast or like steel or something that just doesn't. It's just 4 inches thick and is in a circle, and that's your pressure vessel.
Why do you think Russian Alpha submarines, which are made of titanium, can only dive to about 1,400 meters?
Yeah.
How the fuck? That's titanium.
And also,
that's a big old lump of titanium as well.
You're working on a tube. A tube is notoriously weak in the sides, whereas a sphere has no point of failure, no inherent point of failure. It's strong all the way around. It's the strongest shape you can have.
Yeah.
That's why all the other ones that have gone down there have been circles.
Yes.
And this one was a fucking toilet roll. And he paid the ultimate mascarpone price for it.
Oh, dear. Yeah, shout out to the people that died, you know what I mean?
Shout out to the people that died.
We're thinking of you.
He's so respectful.
Like carbonara, it happened.
Oh dear.
I can't beat it. I've got nothing to add to that. I can't beat it.
No,
You know what I
done
mean?
me in, mate.
I don't know any more spaghetti sauces.
Fuck. We're going way off topic.
Yeah. So we've, So I think we've done. So where do you think it was an insurance job, Marlon? Do you think it was a fucking
back then?
Was it the
I
Germans?
honestly wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it was the Germans because
No.
they're.
What about the J.P. Morgan Rothschild number where they were trying to create the Federal Reserve and people said no?
I think you can every conspiracy, because the Rothschilds are so huge, and they've done so much throughout history. You can link every fucking conspiracy back to the Rothschilds. But I'm the one I put the most credence in is the fire and the repair thing, because that would weaken it. And like James Cameron spoke a bit about it, and he was like, "Nah, it's all bollocks." And if anyone knows, he knows. But if I was to put any,
has he been down there?
What, Cameron down at the Titanic?
Yeah.
14 times.
He's got issues.
He built his own fucking. You see his
Is it a toilet?
No, it's not. It's a sphere in a tube that went down.
A little bit of knowledge for you, right? James Cameron got the funding to go down to the Titanic to go and see it, and they were like, well, you know, James, like, we're funding you to go down to the Titanic and fuck around. This is costing us an absolute fortune. Do you mind making a film about this at some point? Like we kind of spoke about it, and he's like, fine. That is literally, it
wasn't covered in concrete when he went down it.
No, he literally, that's the reason the film was made, was because Cameron, he's not only, you know, a filmmaker, an incredible one, he's one of the world leading experts in the Titanic.
Let's not mention Avatar 2, but move on.
Oh, that was awful. God, well, I mean, Avatar 1, his fucking ex-wife beat him in the box office, beat him in the Oscars with Hurt Locker, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she did.
I'm not gonna lie, way better film.
Oh, it was a great film, that was. But yeah, no, he is the leading authority on fucking Titanic.
He is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he knows everything. I've seen some. If you watch if you watch any documentary with James Cameron in it about the Titanic, he is just a fucking wealth of knowledge. Yeah. You'll watch. Remember the one where he went down with Baldrick? Have you seen that?
Tony Robinson.
Tony Robinson went down there, and they went into the.
What, did he put him in hand luggage? Because let's be fair, I saw the documentary on his submarine. He went down, and there was literally room for him.
Yeah, and they went down to not the Marconi room. They've already been down to that one. They went into is it Roman baths? What do they call it? They had the really ornate Turkish baths. Turkish baths. And they actually managed to get in there, which they tried to get into a few times.
Yeah, and
it was all like nigh on perfectly preserved in there. It was incredible.
Because it's so cold down there, isn't it? The only problem they've got now is bacteria eating steel.
And do you know what the thing is about that? There's no bacteria that live. We took, when the Titanic sank, it was the bacteria that went down with it.
Oh.
Seriously, like before that, if you'd sent it down there sterile, I mean, it probably wouldn't have done. It wouldn't be in the state it's in now. But apparently, when all the bodies went down and the whole thing, we took the bacteria down there that is now dissolving. Dissolving the fucking Titanic.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, look at you. You're not just a pretty face, are you?
No, I know. I can say I know a little about a lot. Don't once you get past the surface, I'm done. Ask me any. Like, how did the Russian Federation form, Reg? Well, here's 3 sentences that make me sound like I'm clever, and there you go. That's all you need to know. Don't ask any more questions because I'm pretty dumb.
Right, because we're known on this podcast for not being anti-Semitic in any kind of way.
No.
I've got one about Israelis.
Go on.
Right, let's start that one again. The Levon affair.
No, I don't know this one.
Affair. Right, in 1954, Israel allegedly.
Yeah, so a lot of allegedlys are needed here.
Orchestrated.
Because you know who control the media.
Them big nose fuckers.
Oh my God! I made a point of not saying these things.
Just don't metal detect around the testicles because there's definitely going to be some fucking, Alberts going on. Anyway, allegedly orchestrated a plot to disrupt relations between Egypt, America, and Great Britain.
Really? Oh, what, during the Suez crisis?
During the Suez crisis, with an operation called Operation Susanna.
What?
I don't know her.
Susanna. Don't know her?
No.
Lovely girl. Beautiful.
List of names on a dartboard.
Pretty much.
Operation. Hey, I'm Susanna. Oh, Lord.
Right, Operation Susanna was a false flag operation. Right, false flag. Basically, where one country or organisation poses, normally countries, poses as another country or normally a terrorist organisation.
Yeah.
Israeli intelligence, Mossad. Mossad recruited Egyptian Jews to plant bombs on civil targets such as libraries, movie theaters, and American educational facilities. And then to blame militant groups like the Communists or the Muslim Brotherhood for fucking blowing shit up and killing people. If successful, Britain would have to maintain control of the Suez Canal. The plot failed when the conspirators were arrested with false documentation and confessed to the plot. Israel denied all knowledge of the operation or the conspirators.
It doesn't really sound like a conspiracy, if I'm honest, Joe.
No, not really.
The fact that they've denied it, then but by the sounds of things, you're pretty much on the money there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's like, as far as Israel's concerned,
it never happened.
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really know why Israel had to, like, step in and try and, like, make us hate the Muslims. We were already on a path to doing that ourselves.
But basically what it was is they wanted to justify why...
they wanted the West to be involved.
The West to be in charge of the Suez.
We built the fucking thing.
Well, this is true, but the problem is we were on a path to obviously hand it over to Egypt.
Yeah, the empire was being sort of dissolved at that point, and we were turning it into the Commonwealth, where they were all common, and we had the wealth.
We had the wealth, god damn you.
The days.
I miss my pith hat. Flogging the natives. So basically what it was in Israel's interest to keep the Suez in control, basically, so they were getting a percentage of the money. And then
with Egypt taking over, they would get nothing.
They were getting nothing. And basically, it was a case of Israel trying to fuck around and find out, wasn't it? Really, you know what I mean? Let's for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking stir the pot and see what happens.
Mossad are some of the sneakiest bastards.
They have some sneaky big
noses. You see what they used to get up to in Argentina when they go Nazi hunting? That shit was wild. When they got Adolf Eichmann, they were like drugged him and put him in a sailor's hat. We're like, yeah, he's just pissed. We better get him home. Flew him back to Israel and executed him. You sneaky little rats.
Well, go on about fucking South American Nazis. Mm. Where you come down on the fact that Hitler survived through 70?
Oh, mate,
where'd you come down?
It's another one of these conspiracies where there's just too many theories and too much information. I've read so many things and listened to so much stuff, and it's like, he could have been here, he could have done this. Like, yes, it's absolutely feasible because the Soviet Union, I mean, fucking Stalin was spreading disinformation for fun at that point after the war was over. He's like, we got Hitler, and we were like, sound, well done, boys. And he was like, or maybe we don't. And we were like, and then the theory about that is, was he just trying to keep all of our intelligence agencies busy on finding Hitler, who may well have been dead, and Stalin knew he was fucking dead, to keep us busy?
Yeah, but Stalin
while he was working on the fucking nuclear bomb, like, you
mate,
idiot Westerners.
Have you watched? What's that on? Bear with me.
Netflix, the bomb, yeah.
Turning
mate,
Point.
So fucking good,
mate. I turned down sex for this.
I immersed myself in that. Yeah. I was like,
I'm third episode in so far. You know what I mean?
I like it because it's not too apologetic. I think it's quite good.
It's facts, isn't it?
I watched. What was his name? The bloke that wrote. There was a director of the film JFK, Oliver something.
Oliver Stone.
Yeah, Oliver Stone. Yeah. I watched his The Alternative History of the United States. It was very very apologist, very we didn't have to drop the bomb on Japan because the Russians were about to invade. And I'm like, yeah, and if the Russians invaded Japan, guess what? They would have taken Japan. We couldn't have that. We had enough fucking Reds everywhere else. We had enough fucking battles to fight. We had Korea, we had Vietnam. We had all these other places we were fighting proxy wars in. Yeah. We didn't need another front. We needed to keep Japan Japanese. They might have been feisty little fuckers, but they were better on our side than they were on the fucking Reds. That's why we dropped the... Anyway, let's not get into that. I'm getting on my horse again. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, that was pretty much the reason why we dropped the bomb, just to stop fucking Stalin from getting it.
Yeah, everyone's like, why? They were like, Oliver Stone was like, well, we didn't need to because Russia were going to get there and they were going to put down finish the war for us. And I'm like, yeah,
but
and they would have.
Russia. Well, Putin's trying to do it now.
Yeah, exactly. Look at
Ukraine.
You got a fucking history of this.
Yeah. Look at the facts.
Hey, this is mine now.
I licked it.
This is the whole problem with like when the dissolution of the Soviet Union, wasn't it? It was basically when Ukraine went back to being a sovereign state. I think a large area of like, you know, the Donbass and that was given to Ukraine when the Soviet Union formed, and Ukraine was part of the Soviet Union. Like, hey, look, here's a good faith thing. You can have this bit as well. This can be Ukraine, but you're still. And then, of course, when it dissolved, Russia were like, hey, we want that back. And Ukraine were like, no, you gave it to us. It's my Christmas present. You can't have it back.
You didn't give it, motherfucker.
Hey, look, you're not my friend anymore. I want Mario Kart back. And they were like, no, it was a present. You don't get to take it back. And now Putin's like, hey, guess what? I'm coming for Mario Kart.
Well, Putin did famously say there's no such thing as an ex-KGB man. You know what I mean?
And he said the worst day in Russian history was the fall of the Soviet Union. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. That's
basically different flag, same regime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Mill the other day. You know, Belarus is like just like the last dictatorship of Europe.
Yeah.
Do you know obviously when you had the NKVD, then you had the KGB, and now you've got the FSB. Like they just rebranded it every time when they did a few too many war criminals.
Yeah.
Like Rover and MG, you know.
Belarus.
I love how you compared them to.
We make too many shit cars. Look, we've reinvented ourselves.
So true.
I'm still waiting for Land Rover to do that. You know what I mean?
It's only a matter of fucking time.
Do you know Land Rover Jaguar still own the rights to Rover?
Oh, get on. They got to knock
They
a fucking...
still have it.
I want them to knock a
Give
fucking...
it away.
The Rover 75 returns.
Don't. I had a Rover 75.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a Rover 75.
It smelled like pubs, didn't they?
It was just horrendous.
No.
It was great. Like, if you went above 70, everything creaked.
If you didn't put your fucking seatbelt on, the fucking coronation theme would sound.
It was a depression when you opened the bonnet and knew it was a K-Series engine. Oh, fuck me, that head's going to go in a minute. You can feel it fucking just like, it's not even, the engine's not running and it's just, you can see the head just like, no, I'm giving up. I don't like it.
I'm all wibbly
Well,
wobbly.
fantastic engine.
Yeah, but apart from the long...
apart from the manifold issue.
Belarus were just like, so Russia's like rebranded the FSB to the KGB to the FSB. Belarus were like, yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They still have the KGB. Lukashenko is a fucking nutcase. That mustache and that big old head.
Big old head.
Yeah.
But yeah. You want to do one? Do you want me to carry on? I got a few.
I think we'll cut to a break because I need a piss.
You need a piss. All right, my love.
We'll cut to a break. But before we cut to a break, a massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, the Rutland Drainage Group.
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, do you have a shit tank? Do you have a septic tank? Do you have a septic treatment plant? Do you have something in need of servicing, inspecting, or even just signing off before you sell it? Have an inspection, or you're looking to buy a house with a septic tank or a sewage treatment plant. You can be stuck with an enormous bill if any of the stuff you've bought doesn't meet government regulations. The best way to do that is to get it inspected.
Make sure you get it checked.
Yeah, even if you're if you're looking for an install, whether you're looking to replace your current sewage tank or whether you're just looking to get a few little things fixed, a lot of places will be like, well, see, the thing is, mate, they don't make these anymore, so we're gonna have to dig out the whole garden, replace the whole fucking lot. Yes, I don't know what the bill is. We'll get you at the end. Not the case for the Rutland Drainage Group.
No teeth sucking involved.
Yeah. Ooh, no. If you've got... They're a firm that will take a look at it, and if they can do it, if they can replace just the one part, they'll replace just the one part. They're not out to skin you alive. They're out there to look after you and your sewage treatment needs. So
look after you and your poo.
So
that's a slogan right there.
That should be on the side of the van.
Go for it.
So whether you're looking for install, servicing, repairs, even cameras. I know, high-tech poo shit now. If you're looking for... You
can watch your shit while you have a shit.
This isn't a case of let's dig up the garden and see if we can find where the problem is. Oh no, they've got camera systems that can go up there, identify the fault, dig a small hole and repair just the section that's needed. So
get on.
It's
that shit's crazy.
They're on the
shit's just got real.
They're on the cutting edge of this shit, all right?
Honestly, a shit you not.
So check them out. A link in the episode description, link in the bio. Big up the Rutland Drainage Group for sponsoring this episode. We're going to cut to a short break and we'll be back shortly. We love you long time. And we're back. It's time for Beer of the Week. Another beer, another one from the selection that the dearest listener, Matt Maggs, has sent us. What have we got this week, Marlon?
We have Salt Loom Pale.
Loom Pale. Yeah, nice little 330 can. It's a classic, apparently. There's a hoppy classic. 4%.
I'm always a little bit dubious when they say classic.
Classic.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, yeah. Well, it's not
like
quite John Smith.
Is it going to be like a wanked out MG BGT or something?
Oh, get on.
You are really bashing on fucking British Leylands.
Look, my old man had a fucking MGA, BGT, MGBs, he even had MGTD, and they were all shit.
Yeah. My dad, it was either a 214 or a 216, and every time it rained, it used to break down.
I had a polo liner.
Right then, without any further ado, Marlon, can you please read the marketing bullshit?
Our trailblazing take on the West Coast Classic. Like the original, we weave together America's finest Idaho 7 and Simcoe hops before adding our own touch. Dry hopping. Bringing forward the authentic citrusy aroma whilst delivering a refreshingly lighter, crisper, clean taste. The result is a game changer. An easy drinking, uniquely full-flavoured 4% session beer that's fairly light, yet rewardingly different, worth a sip outside your usual You Do the Math.
I was really bored. Listen. Me and Gilo were just losing it to
disco going on.
Blah 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 by Gigi D'Agostino.
Just cutting some shapes there, mate. I was about the 90s. I just all I used a couple of mitsies and I was there.
Bit of basics.
Right then. Without any further ado, let's fucking get into it. See what we think, Marlon.
Oh, look at them. They're sniffing it and everything, mind. These boys are fucking pros.
Smells like a good pale.
Tastes like every other pale.
I don't know why you bother.
Do you want a little sippy sip, Joe?
Let's have a little sippy sip.
Not too much because you poopy poop.
I don't want to poopy poops.
You and me all birds of a feather.
Oh, I don't know.
There's nothing standoutish about it. It tastes like every other fucking...
Just get the more
done.
we do.
Nothing done.
This is why I switched to drink of the week opposed to beer of the week, because I got to a point where I was like, do you know what? I think we've fucking done them all. I'm like, but do you know what I'd put that? I'd probably use that as a yardstick. That's what
yeah, I'm with you.
I'd use that as
a toilet cleaner. No, it's not. It's not that bad.
I would use it as a yardstick because
it's not as bad as that fucking yonder shit, mind. Do you know what I mean? That's a yardstick.
Do you know what? It's really hard.
No, that is toilet cleaner.
It's really hard to go into Tesco's now and pick up a beer and be like, you see something, it's like, oh, fruity jam, fucking knob, whatever. And you pick it up and you're like, well, that'd be quite funny or whatever. And you see it and it's an 8% sour. And I'm like, get the fuck with your sours,
you're
lad.
sour, man.
Yeah, but I
don't have that problem.
Shout out to Scott Lawson there, you know what I mean?
Usually go in and pick up a crate of Budweiser.
And also, like, but not like for the show. And like, I saw something was like some super latte fucking flavor thing. I'm like, man, I love coffee flavored shit. Like, coffee Guinness was unreal. And I was like, banging. I'll pick it up, and it's a stout, and I'm like, oh, coffee stout, another one. And I'm like, it's 8%.
You're joking.
And I'm like, I
Not
don't want an
another
8% stout. That's night juice. Yeah, this Loom Pale, this to me, it's a really good standard pale. I think it's a yardstick that I would probably measure all other pales against.
It is so down the middle.
Yeah.
It's just nothing.
Nothing stands out.
Nothing stands out on it. Nothing fucking. You don't sit there and go, "Oh, that's lovely."
I'd say it's quite crisp for a pale
crisp,
ale.
There's some Grail fruit in there.
Marlon's just hitting all the keywords. Just say all you got to do now is say citrus notes, and we've done it.
Wait a minute.
I think it's quite crisp for a pale ale. A lot of them are quite sort of like muted and
the citrus.
Problem is, right, it starts off, you get a nice hoppy start, and then it fucks off again.
Yeah,
and
but that's you find that with a lot of crisp beers, don't you? Say with like a Sahi and that.
It's fucking watery as fuck. You know what I mean? It's no real flavour to it. No backbone.
Not like a transit.
That's it. Tranny. You're knocking it with a sandwich, son? Knocking it with a sandwich and I'll take with, like. Fucking that is my lasting legacy, that is, I tell you. Yeah. I don't know, where you at? Where you at with it, love? Where you
3.
I'm going to say
it's not offensive.
3. It's slap bang middle of the road. It's a 3.
Yeah, I'm with a 3.
Yeah, all right.
I'm with a 3. Done.
That's a 3 for...
can I just put this officially out there?
Yeah.
Deneo, fucking Turbo T. Hook us up.
You're not the only person that's asking.
Fucking get on with it. We all want some. I want some. Hook a brother up. If you could do a virgin fucking Turbo T, even better. And I mean, leave the Pro Plus in, but take the fucking gin out. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's the sort of shit I need in the morning, son. Sort me out.
Hey, I think you're not the first one asking for it.
Come on, Deneo, go on with it. Sort shit out.
I was trying to talk him into a business plan the other day. He was like,
just get him back over and I'll fucking sit on him. You discuss business plan and I'll fucking let him breathe when he agrees. You know what I mean? Simple.
Let him up for air.
We're going to make the Turbo Ts. They're going to be huge.
Beautiful.
And before we get back into the episode, a massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, Airedale Finance. Listen up, everyone. If you are stuck in a finance plan on whether it's on a piece of machinery or some land or whatever, don't just sit there paying it off for the next 5 years. You can always refinance. What does that mean, Marlon? Refinancing? Do you know what it means?
Yeah, it's so taking your current finance deal and getting somebody else to pay it off and starting a new one at a better interest rate.
Yeah. They're often the difference in the interest rates and your repayments can often outweigh even if there's early repayment fees. So don't just sit there paying off high percentage rates saying, oh, fucking hell, I've got another 3 years of this paying X percent, when there could be much more fantastic deals out there for you at the moment. Even if you're not stuck in a deal and you're looking at buying something, like I said before many times, don't walk into the dealership and take the offer that's on the table from their financing. Take the financing department. No. External finance is, a fantastic option for so many people. I won't lie, when we go in a Land Rover and they're like, la 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 la, do you want to talk to the guy in finance? We're like, absolutely not. We have external finance and we don't need you because you guys are extortionately expensive.
No, really?
Doesn't matter if you're buying kit, land, buildings, whatever. There are a lot of finance deals out there that your bank and your machinery dealer probably can't offer you. So let the guys over at Airedale Finance shop and find the best deal for you. They're going to find you the best rate. Much like it's similar to a mortgage broker, just for financing equipment or land or whatever it is you need. Whether it's construction, agriculture, or even residential or such likes, Airedale Finance will hook you up. So a massive shout out to them. Check them out. Links in the episode description. Links in the bio. There you go. Bosh. Hey! I've done my bit. Big, small, everything in between. The boys will hook you up. Right. Back down the rabbit hole we go, boys. Right. Marlon, would you want to go next? I think you've got quite an interesting one from what you've told me.
Well, I think it's interesting. I don't know if anyone else will.
Oh, of course we will. Go on.
It's a conspiracy theory. Of course we're going to find it interesting.
We're going to be all over this shit.
Stanley Meyer.
Ooh.
Anyone?
No.
Meyer, with a name like that. It might be, one of the tribe.
Hello.
So, born August the 24th, 1940, in Columbus, Ohio. Briefly attended Ohio State Uni and then joined the military. This is where it gets interesting. In 1974, at the age of 34, he was working on his hydrogen water fuel cell.
Oh, good boy. Good boy.
In what year did you say?
74.
Fucking hell.
Yes, on, son.
In 75, he patented that. Right, this is where it gets fucking... What I'll do first is I will explain what a hydrogen fuel cell is.
Can I put a little addendum to this? Just because you patent something doesn't mean it works.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm not saying what you're gonna say is fucking bullshit, but like Tesla patented a lot of shit that was just like crazy, and they were like, you can have the patent.
What was that other fucking the big truck?
No.
The Nikola.
Yeah. They're still fucking there.
Yeah, they're making it again.
Oh, bloody Heavy D!
You're
Heavy D
joking.
got into business.
Not
with it.
another one.
Your mate, well, not your mate,
I
but
don't know him.
well, you've been following him for ages.
Yeah.
He's in fucking.
You know, my
he's
mate
in-
Diesel Dave. I know.
He's in-
Give him a shout a
made a
minute.
YouTube video the other day, like kind of half defending him. I was like, bro, it was a scheme from the start to finish. Yeah.
But he's got involved in that fucking off-road as well, hasn't he?
That's Heavy D's involved in this off-roading project, the Badger.
The Badger. That's the one, the Badger.
Yeah, but yeah,
Heavy D's been wrecking one of the Cybertrucks as well. Have you seen those?
yeah,
No, I haven't seen. To be fair, I followed Heavy D for years. Sparks Motors, but it's kind of one of those. I come back
yeah.
forward to it. You know what I mean? Because they do put a lot out. You kind of go, this is the same
And
as
most
that.
of it's shit.
It is shit.
I'm
But the
not-
problem is
yeah.
he's playing YouTube right.
Yeah, exactly that.
Just getting content out of bang, 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 bang. And fucking people go nuts for it.
yeah. Like I was saying about these patents, Nikola Tesla put out a lot of patents later in life, and people was like, oh, that's all a conspiracy, and I'm like, bro, before he died, he fell in love with a pigeon. That is not the mind of a man who is making a fucking arc reactor, okay?
But no, if you actually looked into some of the patterns that Nikola Tesla actually like,
Some
he
of
was a
them-
smart man.
oh my god,
Early
he
on.
was the only. To be fair, I think if Nikola Tesla was alive now with the technology we have now, fucking Elon Musk, who the fuck's that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He would have fucking blown him out of the water. But the problem is, as with many great minds, they're so focused on that thing. He would never be able to market it because he hasn't got the wherewithal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas like the likes of Elon Musk, he is a highly intelligent man.
And a fantastic marketer.
And that's the thing.
That he is the brand.
can
He's the
market.
brand.
Yeah. That's it.
He is the brand for everything.
You know what I mean?
He-
Well, it's like the
He's
boring-
killing the planet, but
Well, he's on about fucking killing Mars, isn't he? We're fucking nuking it.
of
That's
course.
what he reckon. That's what they reckon.
I'm not being funny. A Tesla has like a 300-mile range. His rocket's going to have the same.
I was watching this because I am a very sad and lonely man where my missus isn't fucking, paying me attention. I basically, hey,
Go on, cuddle.
a little bit, please, lose that. I was watching Starship launch.
Oh
The-
yeah,
the new-
SpaceX.
Yeah, because I've even got the T-shirt with SpaceX on it. You know what I mean? But what
What's that
he's
button?
fucking sad little cunt. But yeah, no, like they reckon that there is a capability of Starship to carry a nuclear device, and they reckon not the main
Great.
reason.
All good things start with it can carry a nuke.
What happens when it blows up 25 feet after takeoff like they usually do?
We all get a suntan.
Some of us more than others.
You know that chemical pill you were after? I will roll back the years.
That's a real fucking chemtrail.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Anyway, sorry, mate. We went rather than
Call out to the fallout.
Sorry, continue, Alan. We were way off. there.
Right. Hydrogen fuel cell
Yeah.
is basically a container full of water.
Yeah.
Which has electricity pass through it, which divides them in like water into its different elements.
The water molecule.
into hydrogen and
So
oxygen.
basically, you're cracking water, aren't you? Like you do,
Yeah.
like we do with petroleum. Like
Yeah.
with oil, basically, you get petroleum. Yeah.
So then the hydrogen will be burnt, and it's really, really clean emissions. Like it's a really good idea. It was also claimed that this cell could recombine the hydrogen and oxygen atoms back into water,
Oh right,
which is actually scientifically impossible.
right,
However, he built the buggy.
right.
He built a buggy with his little invention on board, and it catches the eye of the public and some investors after he's demonstrated it at a college. The college professors all agree that Maya's cell produced far more hydrogen that could be expected by any simple electrolysis.
Right.
He also claimed that he could drive his home-built buggy on 20 gallons, which is 75 litres, of tap water cross-country,
Really?
across America.
Get on.
What?
On 75 litres of water. It was a little bit cagey about the car, so no one was allowed to really study it or look at it too closely.
Yeah, well, that lends to two paths, doesn't it? It's either it's bullshit and it didn't really work and there was a 50cc fucking Honda under there. or it was legit and he didn't want fucking any,
big corporate.
Big oil.
Or the Chinese.
Yeah. China.
I
know they were still under the constraints of communism back then. It wasn't Xi
when
Jinping.
Communism was communism. You know what I mean?
Not this diet communism.
Fucking lightweight capitalist communism they got going on now.
So he gained investment from a few people. Then, in 1994, he was sued. Then again in 96.
By who?
By the investors.
Right.
Because he failed to deliver what they agreed upon.
Right.
So he sold basically 2 dealerships to sell these cars.
What? You must have been pretty fucking confident.
Yeah. But yet you would still take the car out occasionally, demonstrate it, and...
Yeah, just to be like, hey guys, I'm still doing this thing.
Still doing it. But then...
Oh. But wait, there's more.
In 1998, at the age of 57... While in a business meeting with his brother and 2 potential foreign investors, he began to violently throw up. He ran out of the restaurant, and according to his brother, his last words were, "They poisoned me." And then he died. Dead. Flat.
Weren't they done?
I'm slightly nervous because my old man postulated, this is my, give me old man a bit of Southern comfort and we'll watch him fucking moan. But when my old man was at university, he... postulated or hypothesized hydrogen fuel cells in cars, and he got marked down for it.
What?
Yeah, he got marked down for it. My old man, you put a drink in him. Fucking, my old man's 80 now, mind.
I had this fucking work out years ago, you little bastard.
To be fair, I think the first hydrogen fuel cell was like late 1800s.
Really?
Yeah.
My old man was at uni then, see. But yeah, no, my old man, because he theorized that you could put hydrogen fuel cell technology into a vehicle and it would work as an EV. Technically. Which they've done.
Well, zero emissions vehicle,
yeah. Basically, he did that because part of one of the projects he was doing in uni, sorry for going right off on a tangent here, but it was that they were talking about electric vehicles because obviously, the plight of the fucking, oil and what have you, and the environment. And my old man said, well, you could theoretically use a hydrogen fuel cell to power a car. And they marked him down on it. And instead of him getting a double first, he got a 1-2 because of that. And like I said, you getting a drink, mind you, watching cars. But the bit that really fucking gets me, right, with the whole thing, my old man, you know what I mean, educated man, really had his finger on the pulse, and he knocked out 2 dumbass fucking sons like me and my brother. How the fuck? You never said the apple don't fall far from the tree. Fuck me, it fucking fell off the tree, rolled down the fucking hill,
down in the verge,
and just carried on going. It's still rolling now. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Crack on.
So, was this big oil?
ExxonMobil, they got a hold of it.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, his research was somewhat unfinished, and intricate details he took to his deathbed.
Oh, he was one of those that never wrote it down. It was
all in his head.
His brother refuses to finish the work after seeing all the hardship his brother went through, and he had in the past actually received threats from oil companies around the world.
What?
Fuck.
The car, there's only very limited. If you have a look online, there's only limited pictures of it.
You don't expect you let anyone take pictures of it, kind of thing.
It was sold in 2014.
What? And don't tell me the people that bought it can't get it to run.
The people that bought it have locked it away.
Oh, that's even weirder. If you were like ExxonMobil bought it, I'd be like, yeah, checks out. Yeah. But the fact that someone bought it is like, nope.
I think like the Harwood family or something, they bought it.
Which is a cover for BP. Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
Mate, that's fucking
yeah. I mean, he could have just been a con man.
Oh, he could have been. But
or he could have had something.
It's a bit like Schrodinger's cat, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you look at it, you don't know if he was a fucking genius or a fucking con man.
We'll never know unless you could.
And then the car.
Why would they lock it away?
That's the question. Why would you lock it away?
Well, you either lock it away to preserve his...
You say they've locked it away, but that could just be locked away in a collection somewhere. It could mean that, but,
Has Jay Leno got it?
More research needed. More research needed. This is fucking weird.
It's so sketchy online. There's only limited information as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously because he didn't really want anything getting out. No. Oh man, that's fucking weird.
Yeah,
that's really weird. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, Marlon.
Con man or big oil?
Oh,
again, up to you, dear listener, to decide: is he a con man or is he a genius?
Oh, yeah, I knew about this tale years ago.
When you said about it, I've heard sporadically. It something rung a bell somewhere, but it was. Yeah, man, that's fucking proper West, isn't it?
Thanks, Owen, for that idea.
That was good, man. I like that. Do you want me to do mine, or do you want another one of Gilo's? Because my one is fucking long.
Right, you better start yours.
Get yours, go on.
Right, okay. So, August the 23rd, 1987, in Saline County, Arkansas, two boys, Don Henry and Kevin Ives, went out on a hunting trip, never to return. At 4 a.m. in Crooked Creek Trestle, a train 1 mile long, traveling 50 miles an hour. A train operator sees something on the track, applies the brakes, and blares the horn. The train hits whatever it is on the track and carries on until it comes to a stop. The four men aboard the train describe what looked to be like two boys covered in a green tarp before they struck it. The first indication that something was wrong was that what would you assume to be a pink mist that you would think when you hit something. It was not. It was, in fact, purple mist. Now, I don't know what you guys know about deoxygenated blood, but, blood naturally becomes a darker colour when it's been oxygenated. So, between us, what would that lead us to believe?
They were splat. They were dead.
Well, they were splat, but before, if you hit them and whatever you hit them with is like a very dark color,
they'd been strangled and put on the track.
They were dead when they were on the track, not when they were hit. So they call up the fuzz and the paramedics, and the police show up. And the paramedics note that the boys were dead pre-collision, but the police are treating it as an accidental death and shoveling up what remains of them, bagging it up, along with a .22 rifle that had been also destroyed by the train. The tarp was actually never found, and the police claimed that all four of the train operators were hallucinating, and that the tarp never existed. The police actually did such a shitty job of the cleanup, they actually had to go back 3 days later because they had forgot a foot. Which, shouldn't laugh about the dead children, but that is just hilarious in and of itself. The boys were identified by dental records as Kevin Ives and Don Henry. Unfortunately, by this time, the parents had already realised their boys were missing from a lamping trip to their usual spot by the tracks that they'd left at midnight earlier that evening. A high-profile medical examiner was assigned by the state, who was Dr. Fahmy Malik. Now, Dr. Malik is quite the interesting man, right? Dr. Malik's reasoning as to why the boys had died was that they had smoked so much ganja that they had basically passed out on the tracks. He estimated that they had smoked 20 blunts each.
What?
Each.
Fucking Snoop Dogg could do that.
He on the ganja?
And they were so blazed that they couldn't move out the way, let alone hear the train coming. So they were basically in a state of paralysis.
So how does he explain the deoxygenated blood?
Well, just let Dr. Malik take the case.
Go on then.
Now, Dr. Malik was an interesting character. He once ruled a man's death a suicide after he'd been shot to death 5 times in the chest.
Is this a cunt that was smoking fucking embalming fluid?
I don't know what. Well, stay tuned, gentlemen, because this will all get very interesting. With this in mind, his parents hired 2 separate medical examiners after disagreeing with Dr. Malik's conclusion, which was made ever more difficult by the fact that Dr. Malik had destroyed much of what remained of the boys during his examination. One of the two medical examiners hired by the
back to the tracks. I expect they forgot another foot.
One of the two medical examiners hired by the family found that before Kevin's death, his head had been beaten in with a blunt object, and Don had been stabbed multiple times in the back. However, he stated that there could have been many more injuries, but due to Malik's work, he couldn't tell. When confronted with this on multiple times over the years, Malik said basically he just pulled the Ali G card and is it because I is black? Side note, he once gave another man's cause of death who had been decapitated as a stomach ulcer and said the dog must have eaten his head when the head couldn't be found.
Who gave him a fucking license?
It's almost as fucking bad as the dogs eat my homework fucking line, isn't it, really? You know what I mean?
The dogs ate my head, Chuck.
So the mother of Kevin Ives, Linda, took all this public and started a smear campaign trying to out the cover-up, especially against the local sheriff, who essentially said to Linda, if you stop being mean to me, I'll do a proper investigation.
What the fuck's going on?
So Don Harmon, a local prosecutor, then approached Linda saying he was willing to help in order to give the boys justice. Both parties, the police and the prosecutor, then tried to find witnesses. Many were found in the year that followed. And now I'm going to give you a list of the witnesses.
Go on.
And what happened to them. Keith Coney was with the boys that night.
Keith gets everywhere, doesn't he?
He gave the police a statement as to what happened. He was then killed in a motorcycle accident, but people who saw the wreck said he was being run off the road, and allegedly during the autopsy it was found that his throat had been slit.
Jesus.
Keith McCastle, he said he was out with the boys that night too. He gave his account and then suddenly thought something terrible was going to happen to him. He then started giving away all of his possessions because he didn't think he'd be around much longer, and also planned his own funeral. In November 1988, he was stabbed 113 times in his garage.
Fucking hell, man.
By
Greg Collins, shot in the head in the woods. But Boney Bearden went missing and is still missing. Jeff Rhodes went missing and his body is still was discovered burning in a dumpster. Richard Winters, another unexplained death. 6 witnesses missing or dead. The case was shut down after the death of Keith McCastle, the chap that was stabbed 113 times. However, prior to this, a grand jury hearing was going over the evidence to see if there was enough for a case, and they were instructed never to reveal anything they'd learned during this time. The grand jury hearing was shut down at a similar time to the case, and basically all the people that were on the jury were sworn to secrecy. A woman called Jean Duffy, who became the head of the drug task force in the county, was told by higher-ups to never, ever look into any of the public officials, which is fucking horrifying. Yeah. During her time in the task force, multiple informants said that there was a drug ring in Saline County, and it was connected to the deaths of Kevin and Don. What's
on here, yeah?
You know.
She went on to investigate in secret, but Don Harmon caught wind and ran a smear campaign. Don Harmon, the prosecutor from earlier, the guy who said he was going to help Linda Ives and uncover the truth. In local newspapers, and said about how bad she was, which eventually got her run out of town. However, with what evidence she did have, before she left, she handed it over to an FBI agent to take on. He then immediately dropped the case. In 1993, 5 years later, the case was reopened and a detective called John Brown was assigned to it. On day one, he was collared by a superior, lecturing him for an hour about why he should not be looking into the case. When he opened the records of the case, he found huge amounts of files, pages, and information just missing from police records. Brown then found one of Jean Duffy's old witnesses, to which Dan Harmon, the prosecutor again, finds out and threatens the detective and the police that he'll ruin them all if they continue to look into this case.
Well, she fucking done that, eh?
The witness was a woman called Charlene Wilson, who was serving a term for cocaine possession, but claimed to have been there the night the boys were killed. She was one of 5 people walking the tracks looking for a drug drop. they ran into 2 young boys, killed them, put them under the tracks to make it look like an accident. And the leader of the group of 5, Dan Harmon, the prosecutor. This is all alleged by Charlene. Tom Newhouse was the second witness who said he saw everything. On the night there was a load of kids looking for a ganja patch that they'd heard had been growing somewhere near the railroads. They said they saw a flashlight further up the track and hid, and identified the man at the front as Dan Harmon. He knew him because his mum had dated Dan. He then saw 2 boys walking towards them, and Dan and his merry men beckoned the 2 boys over. He then heard a gunshot and saw the 2 boys run, and Dan and the famous 5 gave chase. The ganja hunting team then ran off and didn't tell anyone of the events of that night. And this story matches up with all of the unalived witness accounts as well. It turns out that Keith McCassell, Mr. Dead, 113 stab wounds in the back, said he was one of the 5 with Dan Harmon, and his story collaborates with that of Tom Newhouse. The general consensus is this. Dan and his cocaine crew were out looking for a big drop. They bump into Kevin and Don. They confront the boys. A gun is fired. The boys run off to a local convenience store. They're hanging about in the parking lot when a police car rolls up and starts talking with the boys. They are then grabbed, beaten, and thrown in the back of the police car and driven away. They're driven back to the tracks where they arrive dead, placed on the tracks along with the assumption that an oncoming train would destroy any evidence. But why? Why all this fucking madness around 2 boys who have literally seen nothing other than 5 guys walking around the tracks? 3 words. Barry fucking Seal. Basically, I don't know if you've ever seen the film American Made.
Yeah.
It's the film about Barry Seal. Now, my personal opinion is that Barry Seal was a fucking idiot. Right?
Yeah.
I've done enough reading, and I know from second-hand experience of a bloke that dealt with him. Who could that be that Reg knows who worked in the DEA? Barry Seal. That guy was a fucking idiot. Who runs guns for the CIA down to Central America and then thinks, oh hell, I'll sell these guns to some other fools down in Colombia and bring back a load of cocaine. You think that was going to end well, Barry Seal? You are a piece of shit dumbass. All these dopers are the same.
Hell of a fucking film, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a hell of a film.
So basically, unless you want to hear my enormous rant about why he's a fucking idiot, he trafficked drugs from Central America and dropped them from his plane to Mena, Arkansas, because many state officials were in on this gig, and it was well known. However, Seal, the fucking idiot, died a year before any of this madness happened. However, his drug route and transportation business continued. And where was one of his drops? On the tracks. Yeah. And the state officials? Dan Harmon and his merry group of sniff monkeys. But why? Well, I mean, why? Why do we think? But why do we think a prosecutor is a drug mule? Well, children, because in 1996, why do we think he's a drug mule? Well, because in 1996 he was actually convicted of smuggling drugs into the US using corrupt officials.
How's he
this is well later on.
So after the
we're
event,
in 87, 89, I can't remember now, but this is like years down the line. Because in 96 he was convicted of trafficking drugs into the US using corrupt officials. He was then released in 2010, but then rearrested on more drug charges. Dan's assistant, Dan Harmon's assistant, was a man named Richard Garrett. He helped with the initial sabotaged prosecution at the very start, and a program called Unsolved Mysteries covered the entire tale while Dan was prosecuting the case. The people who rang in spoke to his assistant Richard Garrett about if they had any information regarding the case. They were then sent anonymous death threats over the phone, claiming that they would be murdered if they ever spoke about the case again. Garrett was also the man who Mr. 113 Stabby went to. He went to before So he was the guy that actually came to him and was like, "Hey, look,
I've got information on this." Yeah.
Oh, and and someone found a meth lab in his house. Like after he'd moved and gone, they broke down a false wall, and there was a fucking meth lab in there.
Why would you leave that there, you useless piece of shit?
Also, the two officers who were alleged to have beaten the two boys, Jay Campbell and Kirk Lane. Kirk was seen threatening and intimidating witnesses, which before they went bye. A program called Obstruction of Justice claimed that the two officers were the most likely killers. The officers then tried to sue the program because they were and lost because a jury found them to be the most likely killers. The FBI and DEA all had investigations on this case, and they all came to the conclusion that it was a state-sponsored drug operation. However, all the files have nearly been entirely redacted. And the only thing left to say is there's one guy integral to the whole story and mentioned in the redacted files. He appointed Dr. Malik to his position, assigned him to the case, and then gave him a raise after it had all blown over. He was the governor of Arkansas at the time, and also being named as being related to the greater conspiracy at large. This guy was called Bill Clinton. And that's it. That's the end. I don't want to kill myself. I am not suicidal. All of the firing pins from my guns have been removed and stored somewhere only I know about. The end. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Fucking hells, man.
We just strike another one up on the count there, on the Clinton body count.
Bing.
Yeah.
Well, Hillary did have some friends who had a lot of accidents, didn't she?
So, I mean, all the information's there.
Wow.
A lot of it's alleged. A lot of it is obviously secondhand information.
Fucking head's exploded.
But there you go. That's the tale of the two boys on the tracks. And the worst part about it, I believe, is that I believe Linda Ives isn't alive anymore, so I don't think she ever really got an answer as to what happened.
That's fucking done me.
That's deep.
That's done me. That's
It's two boys die on a fucking hit by a train, and it opens up Barry Seal, fucking state-sponsored drug rings. Yeah,
it's a little thread, isn't it?
That's
it.
Just getting that. Yeah.
Shit, man.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. That's my That's one of my favorites. The boys on the tracks. It's a fucking horrendously sad story.
Oh, it is. It's uber tragic.
Two boys that just go out lamping for some rabbits in the evening with their little Ruger 1022. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
There you go. Thought you'd enjoy that. Well, I say enjoy it, but there you go. That's why it took me so fucking long, because I had to write all of that. I also big up Wendigoon on YouTube. I literally took all the information from your video, of which you had taken from somebody else. But
that's how the world works.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man. It was some guy before him had spent all the time collating it into a great video. He took it from there, and I'm just taking it from you. So I didn't rewrite most of it, but
swings around it. But mate, that's fucking.
Yeah, man, it's a really good one. I do have a few others.
The cigar smoking fucking man himself.
Yeah. I was. I don't know.
Hey, Monica.
I don't know how I have sexual relations with
that woman. As he sits there with his fucking fishy fucking cigar.
Oh God, the stain on the dress. Imagine being Hillary and just your whole life just being covering up for that fucking sex pest.
She had a few fucking naughties herself, though, didn't she?
Wow,
Did she run over somebody and kill him?
No, you're thinking of Barbara Bush. She killed. Barbara Bush killed a guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that's fucking dummy. That's fucking dummy. Right, I got one here for you. Operation Midnight Climax.
I love Midnight Climax.
Operation Midnight Climax. Probably
what? Oh, what could it be about? Oh, Midnight Climax. Do you think it's about chemicals in the soil?
Well, some chemicals.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs
His hand twitches every time. He don't even look down at the board now. He's just like, bop, done.
I know where certain buttons are.
Done. Right. Operation Midnight Climax. The CIA would use ladies of the night to drug patrons without their knowledge to see the effects of hallucinogens such as lysergic acid ditheramide.
LSD.
LSD, baby.
I'm getting something. Hang on. Is it? I'm gonna throw it out there, Gino.
Go on.
Is it MK Ultra?
Possibly. But it's not actually officially. But basically, yeah. So see their reaction. I don't want to get shot, basically. So basically see the reaction of LSD on people.
So like roofing people before roofing people.
Yeah, basically. Roofing them, but not telling them they've been roofied. CIA consultant George White would analyse their behaviour from behind a one-way mirror to see if it was possible to brainwash the patrons. So they would, they would forget the event and divulge sensitive information.
This is 100% MK Ultra.
It is flat out, isn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? I've only got a little bit on it, but yeah, basically what they were doing was drugging them.
And seeing if they could extract the information.
And they were using different techniques to basically get any information. So, say it was a government official or an embassy official or something like that.
Yeah.
They would get a lady the night to give them a little bit of all right, darling. And, drug them, get information out of them, but make them forget that they've given any information out. And they just wake up like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, yeah, MK Ultra, yes or no?
Oh, definitely.
100%.
We all know that the CIA were experimenting with high doses of LSD back in like the 50s, 60s, through the 70s.
They were doing it with the soldiers and everything, weren't they?
Yeah, man. Don't get me wrong. What a day. Oh, what a day. You're getting pinged off your bonds and getting fucked as well. I'd be like 2 for 1, baby. I'd be turning around, coming right back in. Fuck it, the wife and kids can wait. Me and Candice are about to make sweet, sweet love to what I think is Candice, Purple Dragon.
I don't remember the first time. I don't know the go. Come on.
Yeah.
So that was the CIA fucking drugging people. They also did a thing with LSD on soldiers to see if they could fight for longer without sleep.
Really?
So they were keeping them away for days on LSD.
Well, Hitler had that figured out pretty early, didn't he?
But
dosed up on meth.
Yeah, but CIA thought, fuck it, we'll have a go ourselves. Why not?
Why do you think the Blitzkrieg worked so? I don't know. Was it? Yeah, it was
Blitzkrieg. Yeah,
Blitzkrieg tactics, wasn't it? Just flat out everywhere.
Yeah,
just dope them up on meth.
Yeah, getting them fucking high as a kite and fucking send them on.
Let's go.
No wonder those SS battalions were so fucking good. They're all tweaking.
Yeah,
those rifles are real clean.
Oh yeah, shiny. What are we to now? The fruit machine? We heard about the fruit machine?
We've talked about the fruit machine before, I swear.
Have we done the fruit machine? I don't know.
It's the Canadians, wasn't it?
Canadians, yeah. The Canadian government tried to make gaydar. They tried to detect homosexual men in the military and in government departments.
I don't love the
now it's an app on your phone.
Yeah, literally, grinder.
Professor Robert...
It's 20 feet from a mincer. I love how terrified everyone was of gay people.
It was rife back in the 50s, right.
No.
So Professor Frank Robert Wake invented a machine dubbed the fruit machine.
He's definitely... You know he's a closeted gay as well. 100%.
Hi, I've come up with a machine. It's called the fruit machine. Oh, yeah. Men would be strapped to a chair and subject to sexually explicit images of women, men, women, and even animals, amongst other images, to see the physiological responses determine their sexual preferences.
Did he get a chub on?
Did he get a semi on?
That is long, big word speak for did he get a chub on?
Canadian government spent years denying the project, but Freedom of Information Act request showed the government had full knowledge and funded the project.
Why?
The Canadian government has never admitted or apologised for the project.
The one thing they're good at.
The one thing, they had a fucking machine. If they'd actually fucking monetised it, they would have had gaydar fucking... That's it, you know what I mean? That's GDP straight up, isn't it?
To make gaydar.
What is this? It's another...
They were so scared of gays back then, weren't they? Like, don't take that lift, Johnny. You never know. That man might be a homosexual. He might want a bit more than just a lift. Like, bro, he was gay. Like, and what?
The problem is, it's
they saw it as like the moral corruption of society, and we're just like, yeah, mate, he likes men, and what?
Yeah, you know what I mean. He likes a bit of fucking bum. You know what I mean? Hey, we've all done anal. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I've even done anything with a man dressed as a woman. But it's like you say, you just look at society. Back
it's
then,
another example of the government wasting money.
Why not? You know what I mean? There's another bit on this one I didn't put in the thing, but they were having the Canadian Mounted Police chasing all these blokes down. Like, even if you had because they were doing lie detector tests as well.
I've heard some bits about the Mounted Police.
Yeah, so basically, they'll be getting fucking arrested, but they wouldn't be arrested for anything in particular. But they were arrested, and that was enough for them to then lose their positions within government. Because of the thing, if you've been arrested, or if you had any kind of dealings with the police, you would basically then automatically lose your job because it's obviously, of position of fucking
position of power because you're a government official, and you got arrested, you're now no longer entitled to that position.
That's it. You then lose your clearance, and then you lose your job.
Bro, look at the fucking times that are changing. Like, the Canadians were trying to make a gaydar all these years ago, and now you've got fucking Trudeau, the super cuck, being like, I'm a feminist. I'm like, bro, fuck off. You can't lead a country and come out with that. You're a bloke.
But it's like I said, you look back at, it's like, I was having a conversation with my daughter about this. Not obviously gaydar, but, right, love,
the Canadians, they invented this.
Them Canadians, well, where your granddad fucked off to and never came back from. They had gaydar back in the day, mate. Watch out.
Give her a couple of years before you totally corrupt her mind.
I am warping my child.
I can see you there, one a blue pill, one a red pill in the other hand.
I'm sat there with my little Morpheus glasses on, you know what I mean? I nicked them from here. That's where they've gone. But yeah, no, we were sort of we just conversations you have. We were going shopping in Bath actually, and a friend of hers, who is
fucking need gaydar there.
Eh?
Nothing.
What was that?
Fucking need gaydar there.
Hey, I did well. I cleared up. You know what I mean? A pretty fucking little thing like me. You know what I mean? It's the beard. I'm a bear. They love me.
In Bath, they're hardly, secretive about it.
No.
Quite joking. It was a joke.
It's out there, man. They're everywhere. But yeah, no, it's just sort of like, because her friends just come out as being lesbian at 17, and I've always been
you there, just like, do not say the words. Do not say. It's a face.
She'll get over it. She'll have cock. She'll realise what she's missing, won't she? But yeah, and I've always been with my kids. I've always been sort of very open about, I try and talk to my kids a lot, so if they've got any issues or worries or anything like that, they can come to me as a parent, which is good. And there's been times that she has, and it's phenomenal. But yeah, she was sort of saying about it, and I was like, yeah, fuck me, back in my day, Jesus Christ, if you, it was only really sort of late 80s, early 90s, but it was like, even then, fucking mention the word gay, fucking hell, get your head kicked in. There was a kid at our school.
We used to play kick the puff back then.
They did, though. Yeah. They did it. Because I went to blue school. Obviously, I was a fair few years in front of you lot, because I'm old as dirt. But yeah, there was a kid there that had come out of being gay. Fuck me, he got hounded.
They were hardcore gays back then.
Yeah. He fucking sat there.
If they come out back then and they meant it, fuck me. They were like, they're all in.
He was ginger as fuck. Basically dressed like fucking Neo out of fucking Matrix. He had the long fucking jacket and everything else like that. Fuck your rainbow. You know what I mean? That fucker was a goth.
He was a militant
He was a militant fucking gay. He was,
I've seen them in a film somewhere.
But, it was, and that's how it was. And it's not really until the last sort of, 10 years, that it's kind of like we've now gone the other way with it. And there's a fucking flag for every fucker. I got caught in fucking, fuck me, where were we driving to? There was a fucking pride parade. I can't remember what it was, plus somewhere I was working. And my God, you see like the rainbow, like gay pride flag. And there was like 15 other fucking flags that went past.
Man.
There's like fucking, so of course me being bored, stuck in traffic, I was like, fucking, got on the old Wikipedia. How many fucking flag what fucking gay flags is that? And there's one for like
got the old Google Lens out, like, what's this? Just comes back gay
as fuck.
Other brands of gay. You are gay.
You got like fucking transex. See, if fucking what's the name back in '98 had that flag up, I would have known what you're talking about. So you got a tranny flag. You've got a fucking
the non-binary.
Non-binary. You've got heteroflexible. I don't even know what Basically, heteroflexible is.
Is that a bit like flex fuel?
A little bit like that, but different.
It's only 10% biodiesel.
I feel like that when I'm trying to get the ape spark plug undone. Like,
basically, what it is you are straight, but every now and again you like to dabble.
Oh, it's just bisexual. Why does it need another?
But it's not.
It's
supposedly.
It's been. This is the cool rebranding.
That's what it is. It's a rebrand. It's some fucking guys. Well, every now and again I like a bit of bum, but I'm still shagging a wife, ain't I? So he's like,
it's just bisexual. That's like rebranding asbestos to spiky death dust. It's the same fucking thing. We know. Why does it need a new fucking tagline?
I don't know. I'm now Googling different fucking different.
We haven't got enough time on the car.
I was gonna say it last episode, but I'll say it this episode. Like I like my LGBT gayness. I like it the old school way. None of this fucking flag. None of this flag waving bullshit. I like it old school. I like it forced upon me as a child. That's the old school way of gay.
Right,
turned up to scouts and old scout leader Tumnus would just give me that gayness. No, I had no say in it. That was old school.
Right, we have. Let me go through some of them. We have lesbian, transgender, bisexual, pansexual, non-binary, genderqueer.
What does that mean?
I haven't got a clue either.
Pansexual is
like pans.
You don't have a preference.
No.
And then transsexual is, we all know that is.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
This is only some. I haven't done the whole list.
Let's play guess the...
Right. So we have...
not going to say that. It would have been funny. That's all I'll say. It would have been funny.
Intersex?
Intersex. That's people that are born with... intersex is people that are actually have a physical the woman that went in the jungle that time, Lady Something, you literally have a genetic deformity where you have both reproductive organs.
Yeah, that's individuals born with any or several sex characteristics.
Oh, yeah. What about gender fluid?
That's like, today I'm Brian and tomorrow I'm Marissa. And I wake up and they're like, I just flip halfway through a conversation and you must identify me by my pronouns.
I think it sounds like fucking bipolar.
Aromantic?
What's aromantic? I remember what the new romantics were in the 80s. Lots of makeup and good hair.
You also have...
Flock of seagulls. Eurythmics.
Asexual.
Aromantic is having little or no romantic feeling towards others. So you're dead inside.
Yeah.
You didn't need a fucking flag for that.
That's it. You know what I mean?
What was it? What did you say?
Polysexual.
There's one before that, wasn't it?
Asexual.
Asexual. That means you're not interested in sex at all.
But you got a flag.
Yeah.
Don't need a flag. Polysexual.
What's that?
You're bisexual, sexually or romantically attracted to more than one gender.
Yeah, but that's just not enough.
Oh, yeah, but bisexual. You see, that's a problem.
Oh, no, it's all
bisexual
bullshit.
Limits it to 2. There are more.
No, there's not.
There are more, Marlon.
Look at that bottle.
If you say otherwise, that's a hate crime. Okay. Now you
all right.
Marlon's like,
neutralist.
I don't know what I can say anymore. This is bullshit.
This bullshit, asshole.
Right, so we got...
No one likes to tune it here.
What's neutralis?
Neutralis?
That's another made-up word.
Neutrois.
Oh,
a clinical stage company. Can you spell it again?
Neutrois. This is classic podcast fucking gold here, boys.
This is fun. I'm enjoying this little game.
It's a clinical stage company.
Well, they got a fucking flag. I can't even fucking read. You have to fucking...
Oh my God. They also have different flags.
Yeah.
Oh, what is...
Androgyne.
That looks like a gay version of the Nigerian flag.
It pretty much is. Just like
I wouldn't want to be gay over there.
It's the possession of both masculine and feminine characteristics. You don't need a flag, Shai.
You don't need a flag.
Masculine.
Bear.
Bears have a flag.
Bear.
I'm pretty sure if I put bear into Google, it's just going to show me a bear.
Feminine characteristics. What is it like? You line out your beard a bit.
Bears are mammals that belong to the family
Bro, I shave. I tame my eyebrows. Does that mean I'm fucking whatever the god awful thing you just said? That
what about agender?
Agender. That means you don't have a gender. You classify yourself as nothing. Neither man nor woman.
But what's non-binary then?
Oh God! There comes a point, Gilo, where we are just splitting fucking hairs. Okay, all right. I think some of these, right?
Yeah.
Before we got all, I don't want to be one of these damn woke culture. Before we got very, accepting and just were like, what, man, you can do whatever you want. A lot of these, I won't say it, but what I will say is a lot of these, 15 years ago, would have been classed as mental disorders.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, very much
but
so.
But yeah, we buy into all this fucking bollocks because it's a nice thing to do. And I'll say it, I'm not very nice.
I want, if you can see that, gentlemen, the Libris lesbian flag. Basically,
it's got an axe on it.
It's basically what it is. It's a purple flag with a big black triangle in the middle of it and a fucking two-headed axe. I don't know what gender that is or whatever. I'm that one.
Angry lesbians.
Angry as fuck.
Also
lesbians.
Oh, you got lipstick lesbians?
I was lipstick lesbians. Is there diesel dykes on there as well?
Not on this one. You've got.
They're like just.
There's a Kenyan flag there.
Omnisexual.
What? What the fuck does that mean?
The
problem is, we keep going down this rabbit hole. They'd be like, I like to fuck kids. You don't get a flag, you get a jail sentence and fucked an ass.
Leather's got his own flag.
Leather.
Omnisexual, involving or characterized by diverse forms of sexuality, attracted to more than one gender. We've had this already.
I found the bear flag. The bear flag is the International Brotherhood flag, also known as a bear flag. It is a gay pride flag designed to represent bear subculture within the LGBTQ. Oh, it's fucking. There's more letters now. LGBTQIA plus community.
I was going to say, like, a subculture, like, I identify as pretty much redneck trash, and I get a flag, and then all of a sudden I remembered stars and bars. I was like, shit, I already got a flag.
Shit, I'm there. Hey, I'm still rocking under the DPRC flag.
At the end of the day, like, I know we all take the piss, and we're there cussing on the last episode, like, fucking this, fucking that. I don't really care. No. I get a little bit, I think I get pent up about people getting pent up. Like, if you want to fuck around and wave your flag and do whatever you fucking want, man, just do it. If you
don't hold up traffic,
that's what,
and you'll be fine.
Ralphie May, innit? Don't fuck. You gotta fuck up flat traffic for 3 days, saying yay for dick. I like it in the ass. Girls, you like to suck dick? Where's your parade? Not like it's magically delicious.
Oh fuck me, we've got all sorts of demigender. Fucking just basically people identify partially as one. And then transfer over to another without any particular
warning.
Reason. Yeah,
it's bipolar.
You ain't hurting no one. Do what you fucking want.
You boo.
I might not fucking call you the right thing on the right day, whether you're feeling like a toaster or a shoelace. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you ain't hurting no one and you ain't fucking kids, you're right. But I don't care. I act like I care because sometimes I get a little bit angry and I want to get a little bit of content for the show. But at the end of the day, I really couldn't give a fuck.
It's just the ones that just
it's the ones
get
that
irate because you haven't fucking told them by that. What the fuck?
And you got the white knights as well, which stand up for other things which they don't even fucking know about.
I think they're called Karens, aren't they?
Yeah, that's another word for them.
I don't fucking care. Like, just don't try and transition, kids. Anyone under the age of 18 should not be able to transition, in my mind, because there's a lot of research out there to be like, hey, you know what? Your kid thinks your boy thinks she's a girl. Turns out she's just your boy thinks he's a girl. Turns out they're just gay. Like, that's I'm not even saying that to be fucking controversial. There's a lot of research been done into that turns out, you know what, your boy has feminine traits. Turns out he's gay and he's not a woman. Yeah. And there's a girl that has really masculine traits. Thinks she's a bloke. Turns out no, just fucking gay.
Just one of the many lesbians and we've just discovered.
We should not be fucking around with
hammer one
with the axe. Yeah.
We shouldn't be fucking around with hormones in kids.
No,
and their puberty blockers and all that. No. I'm sorry,
it's fucking immoral.
You get to 18, and if you want to make your own fucking decisions from there, go crack on. But we cannot be doing that. Just end of the day, leave the kids alone.
Yeah,
don't hurt no one. And stop. You want to screech in the street or you want to fuck. Like,
Don't hold up traffic.
I'm not going to listen to you. It's the end of the day. I'm not going to listen. This is a trans genocide.
It's killing you.
I am just laughing watching you on YouTube.
What's that fucking whatever the fuck it was that was doing? This is a gay bird that starts screaming. Remember that as a fucking meme was kicking around?
Oh yeah, this is the neighborhood.
And there's a bloke with a speech. He's like,
he's just preaching the gospel, man.
Yeah,
that's all he was. I was watching a guy the other day, and it's the right that these people have to scream and shout and parade in the street and whatever. I don't care. But this guy went to a gay rally and he started preaching the gospel. And he was like, I love you all. You're all God's children. I don't think you're all sinners. I just think, you can be saved and this, that, and the other. Which was, I was like, you know what? Fucking fair play.
Yeah.
They have their right to do whatever.
If there's a Christian thing, a load of gay guys want to turn up waving flags, they got the right to do that too. It's the right to protest. We should all have it. And these people were getting wild.
Well, they do, don't they?
They were getting wild. And he was being so polite and courteous. And he wasn't even on a megaphone. He was there with a microphone talking to the camera. So the camera got all the audio. And they were just going nuts at this guy. And
so
I was
they can do whatever they want, but
they were having a little thing in the park, and he was there just trying to spread the word of God. And I'm like, do you know what? If they're having a Christian thing in the park and some gays want to turn out and be like, hey, there's some closeted gays among you, you should come out and this and that. Fucking crack on, son, because there might be. There usually is. It's the church. It's full of them. They all fucking boy pussy. The pastor wants to party. And you got to tell him no.
Oh, but it's just problem is it's so one-sided.
It's polarizing, isn't it? And there's no one like, I know we take the piss and we go, fuck it. I couldn't care. I'm happy sat in the middle, just being like, hey guys, do what you want. Like,
it's just literally, it's a case of just fucking whatever makes you happy, do it.
Yeah.
Don't ram it down my throat.
Yeah.
I won't ram. I don't fucking walk up and go, I'm a fat white fucking man and I fucking shag. Once I had a tranny back in the day.
Come with me. I'm going to shoot some stuff in the face.
We need a new flag.
Shooting rights now.
Go on, Reg, just go now.
No, I don't think that'll go down.
Let's get on the M69. But yeah, no, it's just, you do you, boo. You do you.
Yeah. Well,
but the problem is they have to one, be victims. And they have to fucking scream about it.
Victim culture and like it's a trans genocide.
Right, we have strayed so far.
Yeah. Really.
This is
the second episode in a row.
I love it.
I think half of the thing was I kind of wanted to set the record straight because we were just going off on one last episode, which was funny and we enjoyed it. We had a laugh. I'm sure a lot of people were like, yeah, fucking go for it. But I was like, I really don't care. I really don't care.
Fuck him. No, it's just...
And it's funny to take the piss out of flags and funny words.
It's fun with flags. Oh, I've peaked. I am a fat Sheldon Cooper.
Oh God, yeah, it's funny to listen to these words and just be like, what the fuck? That's the same as the last 7.
But they all need a flag.
That's not a sexuality. That's a mental disorder.
Do you know what? I'm tempted to do it next time as a pride. I'm just going to take a doghouse flag.
Can we do our flag with LGBT colours on it?
No.
That'd be fair.
Absolutely not.
That'd be funny.
But as a demographic, you're not covering Marlon.
No, why don't we just have a flag? Like this?
So if you send it to our complaints department, that doesn't fucking exist.
Right. I'm thinking, right?
I'm going to have... No, I got a new flag.
Yeah.
Right? So it's doghouse colours, big pair of tits.
Or, I'll counter your offer.
Oh, hello.
With... We're going to make our own LGBTQ plus HDTV flag.
IA plus.
Yeah.
And all it's going to be is a white flag, black text, Times New Roman, 72 point. It just says gay. And that's it. That's all
I do.
I might have one for Glastonbury.
Get on.
This is my very conservative gay flag.
Alex Clark could have one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It delivers. It delivers.
Hey, look, we are all encompassing here at the doghouse.
Yeah. I think that'd be such a good flag.
Yeah, just put a flag up saying gay.
Yeah. Times New Roman.
Do it.
Gay.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I'll buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? You know what I mean? I'm confident in my sexuality.
Yeah.
I'll fuck anything that moves. Male, female,
We know.
animal.
Right. Anyway, I think that's. I think we've gone really well. We started off in a rabbit hole and we just went all the way down the Warren.
To a whole new Warren.
Whole new level. I'm trying to say this. Like, you having that iPad is deadly. Like, let's look up the gay flags. It's good. This is the reason he closes his laptop when we start. We get that fucking TV working. I start fucking air casting. I'm like, why don't we watch some porn? Right, that's been good. It's been good. It's been a good one. Right, thank you everyone for listening. If the hoodies are still there, please buy one. We broke the bank to buy them. Please buy them if they're still there. If they're not, sorry, you'll have to wait till next time. Grab a t-shirt, grab whatever. Yeah, rate us on Spotify 5 stars, on Apple Music, leave us a review. Or don't. I don't care. Well, I kind of do because Marlon says he doesn't care, but I'm the one that does all the podcasty shit, and I like to see numbers.
Numbers guy.
Yeah.
Autistic as fuck.
Join the Patreon if you love us. If you don't, then stop listening and I hate you. And I hope you get run over on some train tracks. Anything else to add, Marlon?
Don't build a hydrogen fuel cell.
Yeah, and don't go lamping near some train tracks in Arkansas.
And watch out for them fruit machines.
Yeah, that was where we.
That's where we veered off.
When we were just talking about this, I was like, "How the fuck did we get here?" Oh, you had to bring up the fruit machine, didn't you?
That's when we took a hard left off this straight and narrow track.
It was either going to go down the MK Ultra, and I was going to start on a rant about how MK Ultra basically built and he gave birth to the Unabomber and Ted Krasinski because he was involved in experiments such as that during his time at college, or we were going to go down the let's poke fun at the gays thing again, which we didn't.
We weren't. We were kind of just informing the good listeners on the different many. As we discovered,
in all honesty, I didn't know how that.
The Axe one, I want that.
Yeah, no,
cool. I'm not even a fucking lesbian, but I am technically. Just trapped in a man's body. I'm buying that flag. I am gonna go.
I just love women.
I just love them titties. Shower Amanda.
Right. We done?
Yeah.
Marlon's like,
we're done.
Oh god, there is only so many more days left on that firearm certificate. That is going super soon. Right, that's it. I think we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks everyone for listening. I've been Reg.
I've been a pan influential.
I'm a pan influencer.
Yeah.
I am the all-encompassing General Secretary, Conway Chairman.
Right, and that's the end.
Thank fuck for that.
Until next week!